Come on, Preppy.
Oh, shit. 1 second, I have to prep one more thing. There we go.
Make sure you're all in the permanent watch together link.
It's really creepy music right now.
Change it to the taverny music.
Shit!
I can't.
Don't sign in.
Oh, wait, no, I
Alright,
can.
I'll have to do it.
I got it.
I thought you could. Because I hadn't set it so people can't, because sometimes I forget to loop.
Trust me, there's actually a lot of you forget to loop. I'll just randomly hear the music stop and loop it if I remember it. I know I have done it too. We all just forget about the loop at the time because we're focused on just get the music going so we can start.
Yeah.
Oh.
Change my name now.
So.
You missed it, Ryan. I fed the snake earlier.
Snake? Oh, oh, I'm actually very sad I missed that.
Autumn got to watch me feed it. She was so excited.
I
will apologize if I go quiet for a bit. I dropped my phone in water earlier, and I've been dealing with it in a bag of rice.
Okay, a bag of ice would have been probably a bad move, but...
Rice.
At least you did the right thing for it.
Yeah, except now I got a piece of rice stuck in the speaker in the bottom.
Eat
Oh
it.
no.
Damn stream, I wish I could say that.
You fool. Let me do that. There we go. I mean, last time, it was pretty much just that, and then finding Alistair afterwards. So, how to... I'm trying to remember everything that happened as well.
How to challenge your party. Yeah, make them give a recap. As their characters.
As a character that's, like, not me yet.
Yeah. I mean, Rolla could give the recap.
Rolu wasn't even there, though.
Rolu
Exactly.
hung out, he
Rolu's
fed
recap
me,
would
he
be
played with the
nothing.
dragon.
Well, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be nothing. It'd be his time.
It'd just be completely unrelated to
Maybe
what
a little
everyone else
short.
was doing.
Rolu played with a dragon. Rolu took a nap after playing with the dragon. And then Rolu went back to playing with dragon.
And then Rolu cooked steaks for him and the dragon.
Then Sadiri came and played with the dragon too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great
And
recap.
Sadiri turned into a dragon and played with the dragon.
Mm-hmm. Rolu was amazed at the sight.
She was a purpley, rock-like dragon.
A pretty dragon.
So last time, we all, after coming up to a dead end with the undead.
What you believe is a dead end.
Yeah, what we believe is a dead end with the undead. We all decided to head to the castle to help resolve the debate about the new king and who we believe might be a better fit. After a lot of talking and then walking around with the heir, the rightful heir, we then set about searching for Alistair, which took us around the entire city. But we eventually found him, and
Yup.
aided him in escaping the city by taking him back to the keep. Once we were at the keep, some discussion was had. Sir Akio and Sir Rolu had a duel.
Oh, I forgot about that because I was.
Sir Rolu won. While I polished my blade. Yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, that's totally everything. I think. I don't think. I mean, I left out the details.
If I missed
so, like,
something, you guys are welcome to remind him.
I mean, we found the one tavern in the arena district. I remember that, but
You found out that Alistair's banned from one garden. You found that Alistair has drunken pictures of him in another bar.
You found out a lot about Alistair's past.
Uh-huh.
it's almost.
Too much about Alistair's past, maybe.
Alistair reiterating
It's
that
almost
he
like being the
doesn't wanna be
bastard
king
son
and
of
how
the
much
king
the
takes a
debacle
toll.
was stupid. Which talking with
Or maybe you
the
found out
other-
everything you need to find out about Alistair.
Nah. We learned a lot.
I has a question for the party.
E.
Are we trying to get Arthur to be king or Alistair to be king?
Really don't know.
He...
Alistair want to be king?
How I would put it. It depends, because Alistair doesn't want to be king, right?
Doesn't seem interested.
Then Alistair doesn't want to be king.
Then, yeah.
And the
I'm
other
not gonna
guy,
support someone to do it. Akio wouldn't.
I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
hi, I'm
Yeah.
just a wee lad that is not tied to this country's politics.
Yeah,
You could still give Stream's opinion. I would allow it just for the purpose of what you're thinking, because your Stream isn't present.
But do I give Stream's opinion? Because hers is based on things she'd know that they wouldn't.
well, see, I didn't ask the justification. I just asked for the opinion.
What is your opinion, Glenn? Not Stream's, yours.
My opinion? Both have their ups and downs.
Because I've been thinking about it since the last gaming session.
So, I will just put it out there. If we put Alistair, we lose Alistair as an asset.
Correct. Tiff has heard my argument, except Q can't do the argument that I need to do.
Oh, and she's heard my argument as well. It just...
Q doesn't care. Q views this as squabbling and infighting.
Mm-hmm.
Q's version is take Arthur out, take Alistair out, have them have a duel. And
Winner
whoever
becomes
lives-
king.
The Viking way.
Viking
Whoever
way.
lives, you know, what's it, Husgang?
I don't remember the term.
Where you have a squabble, so you two fight, and whoever lives is right.
However, the only problem is that they're either way, either one of them winning is Arthur being on the throne.
Well, no.
No, because
Alistair
Arthur'd be
wins.
dead. If Alistair won, the issue is I could also see Alistair throwing the fight to not be king.
Exactly.
So,
Oh, I dropped my sword.
Whatever shall I do while I'm bent over facing away?
Oh no.
The real question is, would Arthur even hit
Bro.
him if he was doing that? Or would Arthur call him out on it?
I didn't know you call him out.
So,
I'd call him out.
the issue is...
I'd be like, you're doing me a dishonor by acting like this.
Even as Stream, I don't know which one Stream would want on the throne.
okay.
There are benefits and downsides to each.
Yeah. In Rolu's mind, it is simple as, why make him do something he doesn't want to do?
Yep. But, Tiff, is it okay if I give as players, just players?
You guys are just talking as players, not as characters. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Jay is still with Alistair, though. Making sure that he doesn't die in his walk.
Here was what I said to Tiff the other day. We negotiate to have Arthur on the throne. To back the tower, financially, within reason. We go to him with broken out, requests, and he can veto paying whatever. But he contributes to the tower. We are left to our own devices, but if they need help, he can call on the tower for help. Essentially, he gets a free militia army that's probably stronger than most of the average army he's got.
Okay.
And all it costs him is the occasional favor. And it's not even a favor, it's the occasional, okay, I'll slip you a couple thousand gold here, here's my support, go away.
So, this is where I will put, this, because of what you're saying there, this is where I want to point out something. Arthur seems like a good king.
Uh-huh.
That's the problem with Arthur, though.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we are a group of people utilizing frowned-upon magic, causing chaos by bringing up a threat that more than 80% of the world does not believe is returning.
So we just
stop. We are a nuisance.
We are, but we're also an asset.
But is it worth it if all we do is bring fear to his civilians?
So we stop bringing up the issue.
That's...
In fact, you use that as leverage. We won't say another word about it unless we have hard, physical proof to bring to you.
We've literally brought corpses.
Anything could die. You know what I mean. Something that is...
See both arguments here.
Something that is, proof that is almost indisputable.
When we brought up indisputable proof, though, well,
we've brought proof. I can't say that it was indisputable or not. I don't remember everything we've shown to them. But
hiatus for about a year.
But the issue is, they have been very fervent about. We what we're saying is not true.
Okay, then we again offer to shut up about it, unless we can bring undeniable proof. Won't hear another word about it.
But our silence would mean that we wouldn't be able to grow.
Would it?
How can we recruit people to fight something we're not allowed to talk about?
Question. How did you recruit Q, and Q knows nothing of this?
I don't fucking know. Akio recruited
Okay,
you.
hold on.
You got Q.
I love this.
So,
What you're saying right now, Q has no clue about it.
I will just say,
You hired Q to help kill a single person.
Yes.
That is it. You recruit people by being a militia, by being a mercenary group, by bringing them in, giving them tasks, making them a family. Once they're at the tower, you can talk about whatever you want.
True.
what are the chances? Okay, now humor this though really quick. If these people we bring in saying like, hey, yeah, let's do this and this and this, and then we drop this huge fucking bombshell on them, that, oh yeah, there's a demon invasion. Yeah, they're gonna think we're fucking batshit.
You don't. Because one, and this is me, not Q, understand that people are stupid. A single person is intelligent. People as a whole are stupid. A person can think for themselves. When you take them away from the collective, they have to think for themselves, and they will.
The majority of people are going to not believe about the demons solely because that's what the people above them are saying.
Correct. But if you leave stuff around the tower for them to read and find on their own and come to their own conclusion,
you just kind of the ones that are going to find out are the ones that we want to find out.
yeah, exactly.
I agree with that.
And if
I actually agree with
build
this.
And if you build up a strong enough mercenary group, if it comes down to it and the invasion happens, they're going to have your back regardless.
Yeah.
You know, okay, the kingdom said it didn't happen, it didn't exist, so you kept your mouth shut. It's happening. We got your back.
See,
We can deal with the I told you so's later.
Yeah, so the talking doesn't seem to be, and mentioning this doesn't seem to be the issue. It's the issue if we use forbidden magic.
so another thing is,
Which would in turn be on the king's side because we'd be at his disposal.
But if he's a good king and listens to his people who might fear that magic, while we might be on his side, we might not be on his country's side.
You use feared magic, but he has final say.
we're basically gonna be a Suicide Squad.
Yes. You disavow us when you need to, but you use us how you need it.
So I will just say this. Maybe it's just my thought process, but if we kind of go with that route and the invasion happens, nobody's going to be prepared for it.
No, they're not.
Yeah, and that's going to be an issue.
But that's why you start preparing just mercenary and militia in a broad scale. You know, if I train you to fight with a sword, it doesn't matter whether that sword's a silver sword or a cold iron sword or, you know, a demon-slaying Vorpal sword. It's still a sword.
Yeah.
If I teach you to fire a crossbow, it doesn't matter what bolts I put into it. You know, the ones that find out, the ones that we trust, the ones that we actually decide to tell, those are the ones that you give the specialized training too.
Yeah.
It's best analogy. You know, not every soldier's a sniper, but the specialized soldiers can be snipers. Get your soldiers, and then get your specializations.
Because I've already said, most of the world's going to be blindsided by the demons because they're going to be too stuck up to try to believe that they're actually coming back. There's no way we can convince them. There's no way we can convince all of them to prepare.
You know,
especially not this country, because we took care of the issue as the issue. We cleared the issue before it became a big enough issue for them to acknowledge it.
Okay. But look at Rome. Rome thought it couldn't be conquered and it couldn't fall.
And it fell. Fell hard.
So,
Good times.
You do what you can. Oh my god, I just realized what we are.
Enlighten.
We are Dragon Age.
Yeah, we're the Grey Wardens.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's...
Yep, we're the Grey Wardens.
Tiff, didn't you take inspiration from that to make this?
Dragon Age, yeah.
There are literally Dragon Age. We literally have some Dragon Age characters that she likes.
Who is literally a Dragon
You say, look, you have one character.
Yeah, we got Alistair. That's all we need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But
I was just making sure.
But, like, that is my opinion. Q could never do any of that.
Thing is, if things go south with Arthur as king, worst thing that happens is we have to move.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is getting sanctioned, or the equivalent of sanctioned.
Like, and that's a big thing. We can move. If that's what it comes down to. It really comes down to, do we want to keep Alistair with us? Or do we want to stay in this country with him as king? Because if Alistair's king, there's not going to be an issue with us. He will do what he's already been doing to keep us.
But will he?
Just on a larger scale.
He has voiced his opinion that he doesn't want to be king, and for us to get him out of it. Would he continue to take care of us, or would he just not necessarily go against us, but just ignore us out of spite? You couldn't help me, so why should I help you?
He wouldn't do that.
You hope he wouldn't do that.
We have helped him way more.
But his help will have to go through other people. It won't just be him. He'll have to get it through the council. He'll have to get it past everybody. He'll have to answer for it.
I still see it not being that big of an issue with him. Because he doesn't care how he appears to the people, really.
That might be the problem.
See, okay. Maybe I'm just thinking way too out of line with this, and or maybe I just don't know how this demon invasion goes. But people usually get corrupted. Can be corrupted, at least. I'm not saying the king is going to be corrupted. I'm just more worried about this invasion happens and somebody gives them the keys to the castle.
No, but you just gave Tiff the idea.
Number one, we've been dealing with agents this entire time.
We know that some of these agents have already done that in their respective countries.
It's why only this country is currently the safest from the demons, is because we've cut off a lot of their agents and cut off the head of the people... well, we cut off the head of the people operating in this country. I still don't think Vutu's dead. I'm pretty sure that fucker just returned from whence he came, ready to serve when called upon again.
Oh, 100%.
But he's not here.
Yeah. See, that's why we would have a lot harder time in the one swamp area, because the head is our enemy.
Yeah.
They've already infiltrated and are the heads and have the keys to the castle. That's an uphill battle we have to fight.
I'm just thinking of, like, demonic corruption stuff mainly. That's what I'm worried about. But that's me, not
you don't have to worry that much about that. If there's something corrupting him, that means there's already something way bigger that's managed to infiltrate the country.
Yeah. At that point, we are screwed.
At that point, we already know the invasion's begun, because that means something stronger than what we've faced already has gotten through.
Fair point.
And trust me, we'll know when the invasion starts. At least I hope we will. Because I have a feeling I know where Ground Zero is going to be for that, but that's a different story. When it comes to the kings, there are pros and cons for each.
Yeah.
There are. I'm not denying that.
Personally, I've not been able to decide which one I think would be the better of the two.
Again, you guys don't have to make a decision yet, but I'm glad that you're at least talking about it.
Yeah, it's another thing is we don't actually have to make a decision right now.
True.
We can throw this on the back burner or do something else if we want.
True. But could we run the idea... Not that I can do it, but could we run ideas past Arthur and Alistair, you know, the A-team, and see which one is more receptive to it?
I just hope you guys can appreciate I picked two names that are kings in their own stories.
Let's go with option 3, the other Arthur.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, yeah. Arthur Morgan.
You mean I'm trying to kill who's hiding from his family?
We're not killing
Arthur
that man.
Morgan.
I'm just pointing out that you have met
If
his family now.
If his family found out where he was, that'd be a problem.
Not if he's king.
It'd still be a problem. Specifically his family.
Let's just say it put more of his family in danger than him. Plus, that Arthur has no claim to the throne. And that Arthur acts more like a Gawain than an Arthur.
There we go.
Like I said, we can start with our Alistair and see how receptive he is.
He is going to deny anything that puts him on the throne.
Correct. But
as I stated before to you guys, you know he has leading capability due to the fact that he was the leader of the guards there.
Yeah, he was the captain of the guard in the capital city.
I will tell you, the best leaders have always been the ones that don't want to lead.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't think Arthur...
the ones that don't want to lead, that have the capacity to lead.
Yes.
Because there are some people that
Alistair
don't want to
would
lead
be a
because
great
they're
king.
not capable.
It's just he doesn't want the throne.
guys. Come on.
And I'm sure we could convince him to get on the throne.
But would it bring about a civil war?
Yeah, then the question comes about to what will Arthur do? Upside, most of the guard is very likely on Alistair's side, having served under him for years. And Arthur's gonna oppose anything that doesn't put him on the throne because he has been born and raised and pampered to get that throne.
Ooh. I just hit an English history version. What if Arthur were to go out to find or prove that this invasion isn't going to happen? To shut us up, and while he's gone, we put Alistair on the throne.
He won't do that yet.
Just a thought.
Not a chance.
To be fair, you guys also haven't shared why Alistair stepped down from being the leader of the guards.
He helped us break someone out of prison?
Yeah, broke somebody out of the prison that was headed for the death penalty.
It's fine, they got worse than the death penalty.
Were they guilty?
I don't even remember the crime they supposedly committed. That one was way back.
He helped them because they were innocent.
There you go. That's why.
So he did the right thing.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was first 5 sessions.
I can tell you exactly basically what happened. They had imprisoned a party member and another person under the pretenses that they were plotting to kill the current king. And they were trying to get information out of them because they knew it was a group effort. And while the breaking out of prison happened because Arthur aided, because he believed their story that they were innocent.
Alistair.
Sorry, Alistair believed they were innocent, so he chose to go against his station to break them out. And while breaking them out of the prison, the stand-in for the king, since they knew about the assassination attempt coming, the stand-in got murdered. In the middle of a court hearing. He was hearing out the needs of the people and got killed.
The best time to have a king assassinated, right in front of all its people.
Well, it wasn't the king, it was just the king's stand-in.
Mm-hmm. The body double. But still, not everyone knew
the
that.
did die.
Yes, but if you kill somebody in the public view, it's very hard to later go, oh, he didn't die, he's still doing stuff.
Well, no, they kept that hidden because they didn't want the real actual king to die, which is why they're fighting so much right now. Like, we went through all this work to have a stand-in just for him to die basically choking. They're not happy.
Well, if he'd chew his food more, he'd be fine.
Yeah.
So he
That's not what he
fucking
did.
died? What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's not what he did.
he had too many lozenges.
Shake it.
His problem
So
was
this
he
stupid
didn't leave his
situation.
wife
So
there.
yeah. So now I just learned that this stupid situation's even stupider. Gotcha.
That's why they're so annoyed. And
We don't know the exact reason he died. We just know that he pretty much just
but I'm
died.
telling you, it is something stupid. He died of a very stupid reason.
It wasn't
so
something
everyone-
like natural causes.
It was not natural causes, nor was it.
Nor
a
was it
murder.
assassination.
What if they got kicked in the face by a horse?
Hey.
Why don't you ask how the king died?
Nah, I think it's still a little bit of a touchy subject.
But I do agree, if we do need to decide who we want on the throne, if we want to keep trying to push for who we want on the throne.
Oh.
Either that, or we take a step back and do something else.
I think for now we take a step back, of course.
I was gonna say,
I will
why don't we
finally
let...
chime in. I don't think there's a chance we even put Alistair on the throne, personally. However, that's just my opinion.
I think we can
Well,
get
that's-
him on there.
Let's let Alistair sober up. Jay can run some things by him.
You guys gotta convince Jay to want to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jay doesn't want to. He's on the not getting him on the throne side.
Or you try to convince Q to do it. I'm just
See,
going by.
that's the thing.
I just know the people who are charisma based.
Well,
Or you get
the issue
Aki to do
is...
The issue is, I'm pretty sure the only person who wants him on the throne isn't here.
The issue is most of the people that... Stream would be the one pushing to make this decision. Jay's just gonna go probably with what Alistair wants.
Yep.
I don't know how tied to this country's politics Akio feels like getting right now.
Well, that's why I said, also find out how Arthur would take keeping us.
So, I know this is probably, I should at least say how Akio feels. Akio barely knows Alistair whatsoever, and he knows Arthur even less. And on top of that,
You're not even from this country?
I'm not even from this country.
Mm-hmm.
But he understands why he doesn't want to be in that position.
To be fair, none of us are actually from this country.
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Our order just
What?
operates out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hi, Jay.
And
No,
You're
I
not
have
from
no
this
idea.
country. You're from this country a couple hundred years ago.
fair enough.
I have a new
You
plan.
old fart.
It's a different country now.
Fair enough.
New plan. We poison both of them, let them both die, make it look like they poisoned each other, and put Akio on the throne.
Fuck you, fucking one.
Alistair can end the poison on himself.
Okay, real quick. My country, okay, it's sad that we're so hot right now, but getting me to rule a different country is like the wish equivalent of countries.
Hey,
I want to let you know, this country's bigger than your other country, so I wouldn't say
no.
that.
be
But I'm
careful
just
what you
saying,
wish
like,
for.
it doesn't make sense. Why would I rule this one? I have a much
Practice.
easier time ruling the other one.
Would you?
Yes!
Practice.
I'll
Yeah.
keep practice ruling the bigger country first, okay.
The bigger country that doesn't know your lineage.
That means I'm like less likely
We're
to
not
kill.
killing the two king candidates.
Yeah, it would never happen. This would never happen in the theoretical term, but...
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious, but no.
It'd be a good funny haha, it'd be a good April Fool's joke, but
It would give Tiff more to deal with.
it would give more. Well, I mean, usually, sometimes whenever we host holiday-esque sessions, they are usually in our heads, from what I remember.
You fool. It just depends on the holiday one.
Exactly. There was one where it was Christmas themed. We had Undertale music playing in the fight.
Killed Santa.
Yeah, we killed Santa. Whoops.
Sorry, I still remember
Yeah.
you guys all getting thrown into Krampus's bag.
I don't
I
remember that.
had been busy.
When you guys fight Heat Miser and Frost Miser, let me know.
I have, but not with this group.
I mean, I still remember the Biggins.
The way I see it, is currently no one's really gonna want to interfere as their character.
Yep. Unless you're Stream, maybe.
Again, as their current character.
As their current characters.
Oh,
To be fair,
Stream might wanna, but
Q would if you guys convinced her to that's just what needs to be done.
but no one's gonna convince her, because right now the only people who are actually currently in character tied to the country just want Alistair's decision to be honored because he doesn't want to be king.
Maybe something will change in him. Maybe he'll want to eventually.
Let's be real. He doesn't want to deal with the council.
God, I'd rather deal with that fucking
Dude,
council.
listen. If
So
it
we
were
kill
up
the
to me,
council,
the
then
entire
Alistair
council would be dead.
Whoa.
Okay,
Fuck
maybe
the
not
council.
Maybe not all of the council deserves
The
that.
council's probably like 80-year-old geezers who are trying to hold on to the old ways.
man, don't you just
Yeah, about
love a
maybe
council of
politics.
older members who decide everything? They ruin
That-
fucking everything.
To be fair, we've never actually met the
Political.
council other than like the mages. And I don't even think the mages are on the council. They're their own thing.
Correct.
Like,
So we have no clue what the council could be like all 20-year-old dudes.
So we go into the council and tell them to hear our grievance, and then somebody casts Cloud Kill and shuts the door.
And then the one Yuan-Ti that's been working on the working to kill the entire council just throws his hands up and walks away.
that'd be fun.
Just,
Come on,
just saying.
I mean, I'm
All
sure
I'm
everyone
saying
here would like to
is-
go and commit good old-fashioned regicide.
All I'm saying is the druid is laughing in all of this.
Dude, she older than all of them.
Yeah, why do you think she's laughing?
She's in her prime 4000s.
You're talking about the person who has to
Druids are
live with
fucking
their
great.
existence.
We don't even know her age.
Yeah, and
We know she's
also
at
don't have to
least
clear age,
several hundred years old.
We know
Oh,
she's
she-
older than Stream.
She's also the
Mhm.
wisest of all.
Well, yeah.
So again,
That's
don't
why
we-
she gets enjoyed when a little bit of chaos happens.
Why don't we get a little more of the information we need by running things by people, both Alistair and Arthur?
But what are we running by him?
Well, first you need to find out if Arthur would deal with the tower.
But who's gonna bring that up?
See, right now we're not in. I'm gonna say we're not in the position because we are. I'm saying that maybe we should fry some other fish and let this one sit with us.
That lets the fish get raw and stinky, by the way. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, yeah.
we go off and do something else, and come back, and we find out that Arthur has taken the throne and denounced the tower.
It happens.
If that's what happens.
And
It is what
Yeah.
it is.
and literally because we were gone, we weren't there to help defend it. Killed everybody in it.
Okay.
Oh, we're not
then-
even the
then let's
strongest
call
members
thing
of
then.
our own group.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about them getting the keep getting wiped out at all.
And we also have a portal staff that can instantly.
There's with portals that are always open, all they need to do is walk through one and close it behind them.
I believe at least one person here has a sending message, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'd imagine, or else we'd have like a sending stone.
See, one might, I don't know. Not on that not on that end.
Don't we have a sending stone?
No.
Thought we did.
Nope, you guys have never gotten them.
Hmm.
No.
We've never needed them.
But
Might
Diff
be a good
knows
idea.
one character that asked if we should get one.
You guys could definitely talk to Susie about getting them commissioned.
Yeah. We just haven't needed them yet.
Diff, are you starting the Mother Stone thing in my game?
Oh, hell no. Susie does not want to hear from you guys.
That would be horrible.
Susie has sanity.
Susie can only deal with our specific group
What's the Mother
so
Stone?
much.
Okay.
Mostly certain members of our group.
In the original 3rd edition, where they brought in the speaking stones, they were all carved from the same stone. The main mass stone was considered the Mother Stone. Anybody using that could speak to all of them at once.
Ah, okay, it's just a radio.
Yep.
It's a cool concept.
It is.
I don't think Susie wants that, though.
Oh, hell no.
Although it would be
Susie
useful
with your
to...
guys' shit.
See, that's the thing is usually we're all together. So,
Yeah, none of us would ever run off on our own.
okay, motherfucker. I said usually.
Shadow, I was talking about the fact
yeah,
that
he's
Stream's the
totally
one that
the
ran
only one.
off on her own.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. Also,
also
by the
not
way,
forgot-
she's totally the only one that does that. By the way, totally.
Yeah. Totally Rolu didn't run off on his own to go find a dragon.
We have all run off on our own, except for maybe Jay?
I mean, you went off on her own into the swamp.
Has he ever ran off on the? Well, it's usually kind of hard for him to run off on the party because heavy armor, but
He's too busy putting cure wounds in this stream to do anything.
Yeah, too bad she isn't hearing us. So he could run off right now.
Yeah,
if he really
instead she slammed him with, "Hey, you're the leader right now."
he usually just doesn't have any secrets. You know.
He doesn't need to. We know all his
wanted to.
friends.
You had secrets.
We know his mom.
We really want to find out his dirty secrets. Go to his
His
mom.
daughter, you know.
But
Remember the good old conversation he had with his mother about going vampire money?
the big issue to me is I don't see anything happening other than currently people just supporting Alistair.
Well, Alistair's got to sober up first. So, I see no reason why we couldn't do something small or recruit some people.
Yeah, we could slap Susie with some more work.
Recruit people who want money.
Or
Yeah,
do it
that's-
ourselves.
What fucking money?
I have to agree
We
with
don't always have
Ryan.
to recruit people with money.
Yes, our charming personalities. And also, I mean, we already talked about them not believing in shit, so.
I
I hope
mean,
people
Gonna
know.
go outside the church. Penny for the gods. Penny for the gods.
Copper.
to be fair, you got Q for what? Shiny copper. Oh, shiny gold.
I don't think that's gonna work with a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
But you find things. You do people favors, then they do you favors, and then they get hooked.
Well, it's kind of how we've gotten who we have.
Oh,
Some of them,
Some of them have blades to their necks.
no. Who the fuck here had a blade to their neck when we recruited them? Other than we didn't
Akio.
recruit, we did not recruit Akio with a blade to his neck. It's just, that's the first thing he saw when he got unpetrified. And it was his own blade.
Justifiably so. It was our first time meeting him in a dungeon.
We found a petrified man in a dungeon. We wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna attack.
And we were the ones to unpetrify him. So.
And in our defense, his first instinct was to reach for his sword that he did not have anymore. So it was not completely unfounded. Because he did go for the sword.
Damn, if only I could see while petrification was up.
It's time to do some side quests and earn people's trust.
Or money.
I'm with that. I mean, I prefer more the second thing, but
Money?
yeah, kinda.
Dude, we're broke as fuck.
Exactly.
Do both.
Exactly.
Yeah, I kinda don't-
I don't remember, because Susie gave us multiple quests at one point.
Is there just a list of quests on like
We
a
just-
bulletin board in here somewhere?
I just think most of them were handled once we picked the one we were gonna personally do.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's probably
Yeah,
more.
but you know, a lot of them haven't come back from them either.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like Winfiend.
Hence how you got to Winfiend's, because you lost contact with her.
Time to start doing what everybody does in Skyrim and Fallout. Go do side quests until you're way higher than the main quest and come back.
What do you mean the main quest has been higher than us for far too long? We need the side quests.
Yeah. We grow stronger.
Training montage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just depends on where we're going. But I guess that's where we'd have to actually, like,
Probably
talk to Susie
prioritize
about where
stuff,
everyone is.
Yeah.
And
You
what?
don't want Q talking to Susie.
Well, Akio's a little tired right now.
Well, I think we all need to rest after the day we spent.
Understatement for Akio.
I'm saying.
Akio's currently face first in a tent after
I
fighting
assume
my
it
lord.
is already
Oh,
late
oh.
afternoon or something after we literally circled the capital at least once today. Yeah, DM, what time would it be? She died.
Who died?
You've been
You.
squabbling for too long.
Y'all have just been having a wonderful conversation that has been needed to be had. So I am just.
I asked what time it is.
Like, when you guys are.
Like currently, where we're at
sobering
right
up.
now. Like currently, where we're at right now, what time is it?
You're
Having spent-
dipping into the evening hours of busyness and dinner.
So yeah, we could finish off the day and then talk to Susie in like the morning. For those who know to talk to Susie. Because hopefully by the morning, Jay wouldn't need to be babysitting Alistair.
That's the goal.
I don't know how much he drunk himself into the hole, but it was
Also,
bad.
Trying to not let him run off before anyone wakes up is the goal.
I doubt he's gonna run off. We got him
Oh,
out of
no.
the city.
Oh no.
But no, Alphonse is gonna go around and ask if anyone needs their blades maintained or their armor polished. And
Lily doesn't have
Tell
anything.
me Alphonse asks Q that.
oh, he does. He asks everyone. He would not ignore Q either.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Rolu, who doesn't use weapons or armor really.
Yep. Despite him using his sword, but he only uses that sparring. Fun fact, he keeps the blade dull on purpose.
A blunt damage wakizashi.
My God.
Wait 1 second.
I mean, at that point, he would just use the hilt, though. He would just keep it in its scabbard and just swing it.
True.
That still freaking hurts, though. Especially someone who knows how to use it like that.
But he will go around and ask that of everyone, and he will perform maintenance on his own gear and anyone else's if they give him any. And that includes the NPCs here as well. Not that there's that many here right now. Where's Sylphine? Oh. There she is. She's down by her sister. She's usually not down there. But yeah, Alphonse is gonna do gear maintenance, eat, and go to bed wherever he's supposed to sleep.
Jay would give Alphonse his armor if he ever comes to check on them.
He would look out for. He would go to Jay as well. He'd be cautious though, as he knows you're dealing with the drunk Alistair.
Yeah, but he would give you all of his armor, which would be pretty heavy.
Yeah,
but that's part of it, right?
Yeah, he will grab it.
Whenever you're distracted, especially, I don't know, giving your armor, Ryan, give me just a perception check to see if Alistair can sneak more booze when you're not paying attention.
Oh, that's fine. No, he can make his life worse.
Jay is just not gonna give him any water.
He can make his situation.
Unfortunately, 5e...
That only makes his lesson more painful.
5e does not have the alchemical concoction called Dragon's Milk.
Yep.
That sounds beautiful.
Will not use lesser
it is.
restoration if you get too drunk.
Dragon Milk is hilarious. Dragon's Milk, literally, you drink a cup of it, and it takes all the alcohol in your system and causes you to belch it out 2 rounds later in one big breath of fire.
Damn.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be
Miserable,
cool as
but
fuck.
cool.
But Alphonse will then go over and he would polish Jay's armor. It's gonna be shiny.
Ooh, magic shiny armor.
I'll tell you now, he was very careful when carrying your armor.
Be impressive to see him put a dent in his magic armor by dropping it.
This man's clumsy enough, he might just manage it.
And you'd have to figure out how to buff out the scratch.
How do you buff out the scratch on a magic armor? You already scratched it, how do you buff it?
And it just somehow makes it worse.
It's like the dollar bill from SpongeBob.
Yep, exactly. Alright, assume Alistair just gets even more drunk and is now vomiting more, maybe? Is he vomiting?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay, well. No prestidigitation for the cleric, so he's gonna be doing that by hand.
You could thaumaturgy the door closed. Don't know how that'll help, but you can.
You know what? Not a bad idea. Why not?
I will be right back.
I think we're all just resting for the night. Right?
What?
Yep.
I mean, sounds like we're all just gonna rest for the night, because there's not much we could do for the day, for the rest of this day. Akio got his ass kicked because he decided to challenge a monk to combat for some reason.
I did fucking okay.
Even
Didn't
though
he challenge
I'm pretty sure
what's his name?
Rolu challenged him.
Yeah, yeah. It was first that Akio challenged, and then Rolu then offered challenge.
I had offered tomorrow to spar with
Alphonse.
and then you wanted to spar today, so I was like, sure, or he was like, sure, and then it was a pretty okay fight last I checked. I did better than I should have.
You did pretty good. It's just the fact that Rolu's don't underestimate the small goofy Rolu.
I never did.
Yeah.
I knew he was a monk, and I know monks can be hurtful, especially to a fucking sorcerer.
Yeah.
I definitely got unlucky. Even though I still won, I was very unlucky on that. I failed both my deck saves.
Another thing is I am Akio. When you spar, do not back out till one of you is down. He's not gonna fly away.
Come right away, man.
Yeah.
We ain't no pussy.
He was instilled because of his culture.
We are not a weenie here.
This is not Weenie Hut General.
No, this is Weenie Hut Jr.
Okay, I gotta empty litter boxes, so I'm gonna try to do my best to still DM, but I gotta do some stuff.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna rest for the next day.
We're gonna rest. Do.
Yeah, trigger initiate sleep music. And y'all wake up the next day.
Man, I get everything back. Oh wait. Wasn't really missing
Sorry,
anything.
Len, we can hear you weeping softly.
Well, time to have breakfast.
As normal, breakfast is already prepared and on the nice big table in the courtyard.
Okay, Trini wakes up early to get the food out here so that she doesn't have to run into anyone.
Jay will get food for Alistair, though.
Almost like Trini's life has been more peaceful without Stream around.
Hey, Trini is one of the few people Stream actually goes out of her way to try to not be overbearing too. Also, Jay, set outside your room is your armor.
Let's see.
Just not on the floor, but obviously.
Yeah, Jay will just put it in his bag. He won't wear it today. No points wearing it right now.
In the far distance, you hear Stream chant Balgura, and they start raining from the sky again.
That's
Dear
just how
God.
it goes.
I just wanted to see if you guys were on your toes.
Okay, bye.
Just see her at the edge of the tree line for a couple seconds while she says it.
Balgura, Balgura, send your sons unto me.
What are they?
For the
Are they the freaking Dark Brotherhood?
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Wonder
Yes,
what,
I know the Black
Glenn
Sacrament
does.
by word for word.
You act like I didn't just give half of it.
You did, but you gotta go the whole way.
Guess what quest
Okay,
line
but
Glenn
coming
does
up with a
every
parody
time?
on the spot is not as easy as it looks sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of bard activities. The bards can do that.
And last I checked, you didn't even do it. You went with the traditional.
Yeah, guys, why are we? Where's our dead corpse we serve?
Isn't that just Kalita?
What are you talking about? My god doesn't exist in this world. He's basically dead.
Your god that's named after a helmet? Wait, no, you're not Helm.
Yeah, that's the other guy.
That's the other guy who worships a helmet.
So did Alistair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Alistair was a cleric of Helm, wasn't
What
he?
do we usually get? Is it like specific to the person, or?
You think she can cook something specific for each person?
No, I was just asking.
She's got to cook breakfast for here and then make sure to fill any breakfast
everyone
orders
up,
at the
I know.
tavern.
I know. I was just curious if it was something specific. Or
If somebody ordered something specific and told Susie, it would be there.
Okay, thank you. See,
I'm back.
I also feel like
Otherwise, Trini just makes a small spread of food that anyone and everyone would like.
okay.
And all of her food is... She's a cook. It's just who she is.
I was just curious if there was specific people who got specific things, or if it was just all everyone.
No,
There's a lot of
if
it.
somebody ordered something, that order was filled.
Thank you.
Well,
I was-
guarantee
It's why you
that
don't
there
see
is
a
steak
lot
there.
of fish on the table.
Yeah, you guarantee that there is steak.
Rolu likes
Rolu
his
is a
breakfast
super
steak.
So would you, Glenn, if you were allowed it.
Dude, breakfast steak is good. Some
It kind of
steak
is,
and
not gonna
eggs.
lie. Like no cap. Oh my god! I zoomed in on our tokens and I saw what Alphonse's fucking thing is.
Oh, yeah! What, you don't like it?
No, it's funny.
Big Brother Al.
Shut up.
I'll be honest, I forgot about it until I looked earlier and I was like, oh yeah.
I just zoomed in and got, like, saw it. I was like, huh.
Okay.
How?
So what are we doing after everybody sobers up and we wake up?
Rose board. Rose wants to do something.
Well, we're eating, and then after that, Akio's gonna go upstairs.
I mean, the question is Susie, where is Susie right now?
Not with
Eating
Q.
breakfast at the table.
That's what I
As-
thought.
Well, Jay would know this, but specifically, Alistair has threatened to throw Susie's paperwork out the window because she'd miss breakfast or skip over it or take it to do paperwork and then it'd get cold and she wouldn't eat it. Or she would still eat it, I should say. It's just there is the risk of leaving
She'd
meat
eat breakfast
out
at like
will-
2 p.m.
Yeah. So she's eating breakfast at the table because she wants to be able to do her paperwork.
Yeah, it's is he awake though?
No.
Okay, well, Jay will wait there with the food and eat his own food then.
Alphonse is gonna wait at the table.
Once
Well,
Akio's done,
join his state.
once Akio's done, he's gonna head upstairs. Now the real question is,
Why are
I
you
don't
going
think I know what
upstairs?
room he's in. Why am I going upstairs? It's probably to talk to a certain person.
Who are you going to
Well, I'm
talk
telling you,
to?
don't find him because I'm pretty sure he's not upstairs. Well,
Where are the
Actually-
bedrooms at?
Down a hall.
Never mind, I was thinking they're upstairs.
No,
God dang
the
it.
bedrooms
I mean,
are not upstairs. They're
Alistair's
on the
room
base
is
floor.
I did the same thing last session, Joey.
Yeah,
I did.
Alistair's room is upstairs. However,
He's not currently in it.
yeah.
I'm
So we'll
mainly
give you
We
Right.
loaned his room
trying to
out.
get to Jay. The thing. I'm trying to get to Jay right now. But you gotta know what room Jay's in. Let's see him go into a room yet. Because I've either been knocked out or eating. So. It just means I'm gonna be going room to room, softly knocking.
You're not gonna knock on Jay's door?
Oh wait, time out. He's in his room right now.
I mean, would you not go to his room
Knock
first?
door to door, no, knock door to door, knock door to door, knock door to door. Please
Yeah,
knock door to door.
Knock
one.
door to door.
Please knock door to door.
Okay, so I forgot. I got a tour, and I was told which rooms are which, but too late now. I'm already doing this.
Poor
I don't know if to
Val.
play him into another room.
You're gonna wake her children. Actually, I don't think her children
I'm
are
knocking
here.
softly for like 10th time.
Good chance you might have an angry wizard door.
It is literally me knocking softly, so somebody who's asleep doesn't hear it, but somebody who's awake could. And being able to be perceived. So, do I have anything?
So if he's knocking on Yavel's door first, let me just do this real quick. Roll.
God, Jay, open the door when I get to you, I beg of you. Don't make me go down this whole hall.
Ooh, ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and the instant you knock on the door, you just hear screaming children crying.
Fuck.
And then,
It wasn't even like a loud knock, though.
well, the good news
A
is
knock is
Yavel
still a
rolled
knock.
high enough that Yavel didn't wake from the knock, but the children rolled low enough that they did. So she doesn't know you knock, but all of a sudden you hear just shuffling of a person running around calming children. But you know it's not the right room, and they don't come to the door instantly. They're instantly, you just hear the sounds of a mother soothing children. So you did a good bad roll. I did a good bad roll.
Okay,
You got lucky.
well-
The mother is not the one that heard the knock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then, since Yavel seems a little busy, I'll go to the next door, which is luckily Jay's, thank God.
I just love, like, the idea that he's not even looking where there's, like, a plaque that has the person's name.
I'm pretty sure that the rooms do have the plaques.
I don't know.
if I'm allowed to say this on Twitch, I'm not gonna say it. I'll text it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, that's so funny in my opinion.
Okay.
I
Right.
thought that was hilarious. However,
I don't want that. Sure.
however, I'm gonna knock on the next door, answer.
I mean, Jay will walk over to the door and open it to just look at you.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Okay. He will open the door for you, though.
So you're allowing him in?
Yes. Mr. Vampire, I guess.
I'm just asking because he doesn't want to push past you. However, he'll look at you. How's Alistair doing?
He's asleep right now still, and then I want to see if he is going to be willing to eat something or if he's just going to keep drinking. My odds are he's going to keep drinking. Although that's the best way to cure a hangover, so.
Drinking is the best way to cure hangovers.
I got a drink to cure his hangover.
Oh no.
If he wants me to cure his hangover, I can give him a little bit of a less restoration.
No. That's not how it works. There is a lesson to be learned
Exactly.
from every drop that you consume.
I have a character in another game that begs to differ.
Well, then, if you're not going to let me do that, I wanted to come and ask you what you think we should do next is, unless you haven't given it thought.
I haven't really given a thought, so.
Okay. Is there
If I had
anywhere...
to guess, we probably need to make some money.
Is there anywhere I can go to figure out what we can do?
Well, there's a bunch of bounties. Some of them are probably already been claimed. Some of them probably haven't, though. We gotta wait for Susie. I don't know if she's back yet. She probably has some jobs, potentially. Or we could go back to the capital and try and find some bounties there or some jobs there. If she has been busy with other things with the keep.
So you want me to go ask Susie while you watch over him?
That is my plan.
Okay, well... I doubt he'll
Should
need
also probably, like, grab Q and fill her in and have her help you.
I was going to ask why.
I don't know, because aren't you a thing or something? Like, isn't there some kind of connection there that you're supposed to be fostering? I mean, if you want to both be split up, though, on missions, I mean, we could do that if you don't feel comfortable being together. I mean, you know.
That's not the issue. I can go talk to Susie. I'm not... There's no problem with Q. It's...
You makes Akio feel emasculated.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I mean, let's be honest. Akio's the prettiest kitty. A red dragonborn can tell you that.
Who's a pretty kitty? Akio's a pretty kitty.
And so, there's probably some things I can do for Susie around here, so I can stay here with Alphonse and help her. And you can take Q and roll it potentially, and if we don't have any connections on bounties or jobs, you could go to the capital and find some, or I could open you a portal to one of the many other towns and you could get a connection.
You want me to
You
go?
have a very, what's the best way I can put this?
Charismatic demeanor.
enchanting voice. So
Charismatic.
you can get what you need from who you need it, okay?
You're not worried about me fucking it up.
No, I absolutely am, but that doesn't influence my decision on sending you, because I have to trust that you won't.
That's why he's sending Q with you.
You know, wish.
See, he's sending Q to keep Akio in line, but sending Rolo to keep Q in line.
Yeah, because Rolo keeps people in line.
And then Akio will keep Rolo in line. It's like, you know, it's a loop, right?
Yeah.
Like plugging the extension cord into itself because it's infinite power.
No, you plug it into a second extension cord and then plug that one into it.
Yeah, exactly. Infinite power. Except do it with 2 other people. Boom.
I have decided that we just need to keep feeding Alistair Goodberry gin.
Anyways, I'm sending you because I trust you. I don't even know if you're gonna have to leave the keep or if Susie's gonna have jobs for you. But, do you have a way to message me?
So what's your take
No.
sending?
You don't have sending, okay.
Best thing I have is message. But last I checked, I don't think we're going to be more than, I think we're going to be more than 100 meters from each other. 20, but...
Yeah, just if you do, for some reason, leave through a portal, tell me before you do, okay? Or have Alphonse tell me at least.
Do you... I know we're not exactly the best with money right now, but do you think we could get possibly Susie to help us with that in some way?
What do you mean?
You were?
I'm confused on what you're saying.
Is there a way we can get something so we can communicate together?
You want to get a sending stone? We need money before we buy that kind of thing.
Okay.
However, that's a good idea. It's a very good idea.
I hope to at least for most of the, I want to say most. Yeah, that's for another day. Okay, well, what if it's an important job? You want me to come grab you?
Yeah, I'm just sending you to get information on potential jobs that we could do, and then we get everyone together to be full strength for it.
I'm fine with that. I was just making sure you were going to come.
Of course, I do not intend to not be there for a mission. It's just I'm sure in this morning there's some things Susie probably needs me to do. Because there's probably some things that Stream put off doing that I'm gonna have to do.
What do you mean? Susie handled all those things. I'm sure she handled everything I threw back at her.
Sounds fine by me, Jay. I was just asking. I did say I was going to train with the boy today, though, at some point.
I hope you do.
Any
I
recommendations on what I should
intend
teach
to
him?
make sure that he's properly trained and has the right etiquette. But it's difficult to do because, you know, I don't know, like, how to do it nicely and not to...
You think I know how to do it nicely?
I don't know.
Akio,
You?
when Alphonse went to go do something
You're doing
for
a pretty
Dave,
good
why
job
did you
so
do
far. You've been sparring with him. I don't exactly know when I should try to do that, but I don't think it should happen anytime soon. I feel like that's like, I actually think he's ready for the next level of demon hunting. Is that the right word? We're gonna go with that for now.
No, I was just making sure. Yeah, you're right.
Like I said, Akio, you're doing pretty good. So you haven't given him any bad advice. So don't stop giving him advice.
I know he's been training lots of hand-to-hand, well, not hand-to-hand, but blade-to-blade, so I'm gonna test some types of magic on him today. Nothing too bad.
If you could,
Non-hostile
try
magic.
and focus on disarming him.
I could do that. Disarming in certain types of magic doesn't sound too bad. I'm going to try to use non-hostile magic against him, of course.
At that statement, Jay kind of holds back something in his throat and takes a big sip of his coffee and doesn't say anything.
I trust you.
Have any... I don't want to overstep. I'm not much of a trainer. Is there anything you should... Is there anything you want to tell me?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. He hasn't gotten close to beating you yet, has he?
This would be our first time sparring.
Oh, that's
Actually
right.
sparring.
He fought Q. That's right.
Q is more physical based, that's why I was planning on using non-hostile, non-hurting magic on him.
Non-hostile magic.
Yeah, I mean, just try and extend the combat and see how he does over a long fight versus a short spat.
But, yes. I'll have my shield, so it's a good scenario. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your food.
Jay's gonna throw a tater tot at Alistair's face.
I'm curious if he wakes up now. I doubt he would.
Probably not. Probably like 3 other ones
Yeah.
also sitting on the pillow next
I was
to
gonna
the
say,
head.
there's gonna be like a pile starting, isn't there? How many tater tots to wake up a drunk Alistair?
That's a good tale.
A bard'll sing about it one day.
With that, though, Akio will leave unless you want to tell him anything else.
Good luck.
Good luck getting him not to drink.
No, I'm not gonna stop that.
Good luck cleaning up then.
I can't stop someone from doing something. I can only prevent them from doing it until I'm gone. So the only way I could stop them from doing it is by convincing them to stop doing it. So I don't know how long that'll take, but I'm gonna be here until I... Good luck!
This goes without saying this, but before I close this door, you're a good friend.
I try to be as good a friend as I am a smith.
Akio kind of smiles and then closes the door. Okay, time to go find Q. Not Q! Susie, fucking every time. I do that with everything.
Susie Q. Susie Q.
The other short one.
The other short one that has a collar basically around my neck at this rate.
She's got a collar around all our necks.
However, time to find Susie unless I check she was on the table.
Why
She's
would
still
you
there?
leave her out of your sight? You had a chance of finding her.
Well, hopefully Roller knows where she walked off to.
She ate her food quick and she is gone. You left her out of sight, therefore she's out of your mind.
I'm gonna walk up to Al. Alphonse, did you know where Susie walked off to?
Do I know where Lady Susie went?
Give me a perception check. Also, there's just a pile of tater tots, as said, right next to Alistair.
Be there.
Are you gonna roll perception, Glenn?
Did she ask me for a perception?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she said 1 second.
No. She said just roll perception to see if you find her. Or know where she went up to.
6.
Shit.
You have no clue where Susie went. You were busy finishing up the polish on another keep member's weapon and armor, and she was gone by the time you'd finished.
I'm sorry, Sir Akio, I have not a clue of where she went.
You're fine, Alphonse. Once I talk to her, me and you are gonna spar, okay?
Very well, thank you.
I'm mentioning. Time to walk out to Rolu, because I bet he was fucking paying attention.
Was he?
Is it?
He was
No.
eating a steak, man.
I doubt it. I very much fucking doubt that. Rolu,
Hi, Akio!
did you see where Susie went off to?
Roller Susie. Yeah. Roll that perception check real quick.
Oh dear God. Yeah, that's low too.
No, roll it.
Should be your roll.
It was a 13.
Yeah, I've seen where she went. It's not like she was trying to stealth it out.
Yeah, the kobold in full plate armor isn't that stealthy.
You saw her go through a portal that, if you recall correctly, went to the Dragon Kingdom.
Oh, great. She could be anywhere.
Oh, no, knows. Susie went to the Dragon Kingdom.
You see him close his eyes for a moment, taking a deep breath, and then exhale. He's gonna just... Thank you, Rolo.
Yep.
He's gonna turn back around, walk to Al.
Akio.
He's gonna turn back around now again. Yes, Rolo.
Did you enjoy a spar yesterday?
Did I enjoy it?
Yep.
Yes, it was enjoyable.
It's Rolo's happy. Rolo and Akio should spar again soon.
Sounds fine by me. I'm gonna spar with Alphonse today, though.
Alright. Rolo's gonna watch.
Sounds good to me.
Can't wait for Akio to one-shot Alphonse with a cantrip.
I'm not using a fucking cantrip. I'm not gonna use Ray of Frost or Firebolt. That's fucking mean. Also, what's your max health again? Is it like 16? Isn't it 16?
No.
Is it lower?
Yes.
Okay, I'm making sure.
I'm level 1. No level 1
Probably
person.
don't.
Well,
You
no.
could probably beat
Barbarian
him by
can.
knocking him upside. You could probably beat him by knocking him upside the head with a freaking scabbard of your katana.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use any. He knows that you can only take so much.
Yeah, you might
If
tell me.
anything, I'm pretty sure a claw attack would knock you if I rolled good enough.
Damage you can deal with it?
How much damage can I do? I know it's my strength plus something. It is 1d4 plus my strength modifier, so it's I can roll a 7.
He might survive that.
However, he is looking at you, or he walks up to you again. Susie's not here right now, so we're probably going to spar now so I can talk to her later.
Very well, Sir Akio. No, I just finished up.
Good. Let's go out and practice then.
Yes, sir. You fool. Now I have you right where I want you.
Outside.
Outside in the light, because I'm a fucking... I don't know. I was gonna say something that is weak to sun.
I use
Vampire?
magnifying glass.
Yeah, I'm totally a vampire.
Take fire damage.
Hey, you know, having sex with a vampire does not turn you into a vampire.
I'm
No.
worried at how you know this.
However, Star is adamant about a
Wild.
sexually transmitted lycanthropy.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, unless you're watching the movie Teeth, and that happens to be the vampire you're going with, you're good.
Worried now. However, Akio just looks at him and gets into a stance.
Alphonse will give him a bow.
Okay, if you bow, then Akio will return it as well.
And he will draw his sword. And he will assume a stance as well.
Akio does not draw his blade. His hand is on it, though.
We're doing this, aren't we?
Glenn,
I'm not gonna do
give-
that thing. That's
Oh.
fucking
Give
mean.
me
Fire.
no.
Will you do that?
Fire.
I want to fireball a kid. I need
I'm
to
listening,
redeem
Tiff.
myself.
Give me a. You can choose either doing history or a charisma roll. To determine if you would understand why he didn't draw his sword, because he is of a different culture, and I want to see if your character would recognize if he's of a different culture, or if you're going to take
17
this
history.
Okay, you don't know why, but you know there's probably a cultural reason he didn't draw a sword, and it's not meant to be an insult. You may not know why, because again, hidden culture, but
Yeah.
you have a feeling this is a cultural thing.
It's
and
not him.
him
It's not
showing
him
you
being
disrespect.
dishonorable towards me. It's
Yes.
It's how he would be based on where he's from. Okay.
Correct.
And now fully loyal.
Man, it was nice
Just,
knowing you guys. I'm going
just,
to join that child.
That child's still alive, you asshole.
Oh shit! Yeah, the child lived.
That's always the fucking part they miss in the song.
What? The child who lived?
Yeah, the boy who lived.
Kid. Like he's gonna be there. He's gonna go up to me, the child would kill my ass.
Is it initiative time?
It is.
Okay.
However, it should be cleared.
Akio, did you accidentally make that child into your Horcrux?
I'm not capable of clearing it in
Maybe.
a second.
Okay, well then, he goes first.
All right. However, as he initiates, he does get this. So
He does have his shield in one hand, though.
so
I will say that.
he is there, and he gets that.
No, that's no grid. How about that?
You don't need one. You can measure.
Is it reliable, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair point.
All right. So
He was born. She was.
I mean, as long as he knows that Akio has his head on his sword for that, he is going to finish his approach and take his one swing at you.
Oh my god, I feel so bad. I don't care if it's like does the fuck done. I feel bad fighting him.
That's an 11.
The way he can get
Hit.
stronger.
Yeah, it's the only way he can get through. You're right.
Just have to be nice.
He just kind of dodges that one. He didn't even break his AC with that. His
Oh, no.
AC without it.
That'll be his turn.
However, I'm going
He
to try
got close to you and stabbed
I
at
don't
you
think I'm
once.
very good at this, but I'm going to try to disarm him. What do I roll for that?
A disarming attack?
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see if it hits and not. Let's hopefully I don't, like roll a natural 20 and chop his hand off or some shit.
That's like saying a natural 20 on a non-lethal.
Fair point.
I'm not gonna dick you over.
Well, disarming it, when you're disarming with your weapon, you don't do any damage.
Fair
No,
point.
I know, but I'm telling him I'm not going to dick
Yeah.
him over.
I know. So, does a 17 hit?
No, because I outrolled you. I rolled a 21.
I don't think I'm not a fighter, so I can't do that again either.
I don't think you don't have extra attack.
I don't know.
So you hit his sword, and he's got a firm grip on it.
Well, that's good.
Or I guess because of the stat he used, instead when you hit it the blade goes down, but he kind of twirls it in his hand so that it stays in his hand.
Okay.
He rolled the inertia from down to up, so it never left the hand.
Is it his turn again? Or are you
Yes,
moving?
I am not moving.
Okay. He will take another stab at you. A 17 to hit.
That hits. See how long I can survive.
7 piercing.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
This looks like a repeat with Q.
I'm gonna try to disarm you again. Fucking hell!
He rolled a nat 1. I will say though, I
Yeah,
rolled a
it's a
nat
10.
2, but I don't think I have to worry because you nat 1.
What did you say?
Roll me
Yep.
D10.
D10. A 9. Again, I rolled high on the first, so the second one.
Is this on our list, Tiff?
See, sometimes I flop it, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing.
Okay. I was just gonna let you know if you
Yeah, I'd be surprised.
Joey.
Yeah.
You go to attack Alphonse, and you take a bad step, and you roll your ankle.
What does that mean?
It means your movement's reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I actually moved 25 feet. That's fine.
Just a negative 10 feet penalty.
I'm gonna teach this guy how to fight. Proceeds to roll ankle while trying to teach him how to fight.
If anything, I'm teaching him not to back down even in shitty situations.
Just be glad, I could have reduced more.
I know.
I rolled a 2 on a d4, so it was only 10 feet.
Believe me, I appreciate it.
Disappointing.
Oh, thanks. However, that's my turn. Your turn.
Does Akio react at all to it, or does he grimace and bear it?
Let me,
You
Let me
can
make
roll a con if you want to leave it to chance.
I do only have a chance.
You
Oh
don't
yeah,
have to roll one.
23. So I
Yeah,
can't
then-
tell that he managed to harm himself while doing the attack. Then, if that's the case, I will take another stab at him. An 11.
Yes.
Okay, that's your turn now.
Okay. That's 2 disarm.
You finally get him. How would he react to being disarmed? I assume that's your turn, though.
Yes, that's my turn, sorry.
I didn't spell that right.
All right. So he is going to kind of move downward and pick up his sword. And then
Curious, is it an action or a bonus action to pick up a weapon?
it's a free action.
Free action. Okay. I don't know why I thought that it was like an action. Whoops, action counting is
Nope.
wrong.
It's a free action to pick up a loose object on the ground.
Okay, no.
Unless otherwise stated. You know what? Yeah, in that case, he's gonna try to disarm you.
What do I roll?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Wow, it's all great choices. Let's see.
A 25.
Fuck my ass.
So he picks up his rapier, readies his stance again, and swings at your sword and just bats it out of your hand. That's his turn, though.
When it gets to my turn, this is a touch spell. I doubt it is. God, it's 30 feet on you. He kind of... You see him point at you, and I need to make a con save.
Con save? Dirty 20.
You pass. It was blindness and deafen.
Oh.
Well, blindness and deafen. Yeah,
Blindness,
Like,
deafness.
choose for it, though. Good thing that's just part of my fucking thing, so I don't actually lose a spell on that first use of it. However, your turn. That we're actually fucking down, yo.
Um. He's gonna take the dodge action. It's your turn.
Okay. Does mean he can dodge a spell as well?
Depends on the spell.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna cast this a tiny bit away because that would fucking suck. I cast it 10 feet. So right here, basically. Unless this hits the... No, I don't hit that.
Yeah, hit the deer lady.
That would end so well.
Yeah. Do me a favor and roll me a wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw.
18.
Motherfucker! Okay, there goes confusion.
Oh.
Definitely feel like Akio would know better than the dear lady.
Oh yeah.
Alright. He will take the dodge action again. Your turn.
I feel like I'm getting... Okay.
This is his specialty of fighting. Based on what Akio can tell, he is a dodge-type fighter. Dancing around his opponent seems to be what he's doing.
You watched him do it with Q.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving him a reminder.
It's more... I'm frustrated with the rolls, aka he's getting frustrated his magic isn't working.
To be fair, Q got frustrated in the fight too.
In truth, as he's dodging, he's probably like shifting around you so that you're constantly having to turn.
This has a fucking wide range of it, so I cannot cast it. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast hallucinatory terrain, that's bad.
Hallucinatory terrain? You mean the thing that has a casting time of 1 minute?
Yeah, that too. Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 10 minutes. What?
Oh, is it 10 minutes? That's even better. 1 minute's 10 actions. 10 minutes is
Okay, time to try to...
1 minute's 100. That'd be 1,000 rounds of me dodging while you cast.
This is a concentration. So, do I try something really stupid?
Your call.
Does Akio want to try something, air quotes, really stupid?
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think of how like a Japanese warrior would think of this. Is there safety? It's just, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Is this a touch? I think it is. It is. Okay. What type of save would you roll if I'm trying to grab you right now?
It'd be a grapple check if you're trying to grab me.
Doubtful. Oh, you're so athletic.
Awfully whistling.
So athletic. So athletic.
Yeah, very athletic.
Yeah, very athletic.
Very athletic.
You know what I mean, asshole. Fuck it. The likelihood of me grabbing you is lower than me having to try casting more confusion on you, so I'm gonna do that.
You gonna try to grapple me?
No, it's not grapple, it's a confusion. So you have to
Oh,
roll
you're...
wisdom.
Wisdom again?
Mm-hmm.
21.
He is wise, clearly. There goes another spell. Cool. Thumbs up. My turn. Your turn.
I will dodge. Your turn.
Blindness deafen. So...
17. Con save.
Yeah. frustrated.
Dodge.
Welcome to Q's world
Yeah.
with Akio.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my original idea now. Here goes my last fourth. I'm gonna try to grapple you. No, this is gonna fucking end horribly.
You're gonna try to grapple me?
I'm gonna try to grapple you.
Okay.
Because if nothing else works, maybe this will. Nah, probably not gonna work.
I have to look at one thing.
'Cause I rolled a 14. That, you're gonna dodge that.
I'm just looking to see if the dodge action gives me advantage on this or not.
Sorry, I just stepped away. Did I miss something?
Because I've never dodged when being grappled.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
What did you say, Jeff?
I said I didn't miss anything, right? I just stepped away
No.
for a second. Okay.
Me missing more spells.
A 15.
Fucking bitch!
My turn?
Yeah. Good thing I have sorcery points.
Dodge. Well, actually,
Mm-hmm.
no. You physically reached out. He will attack. 21 to hit. Ooh.
I'm gonna try to remember.
13 piercing damage.
Oh!
I rolled an 8.
I get my ass kicked. I haven't laid a hand on you yet. How much
However, he
points
still
does
would
it
have moved.
cost to transfer this?
Well, it takes it's a bonus action to make it depends. Ryan would probably know.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Ryan, if I'm trying to convert sorcery points to spells, how does that number work?
So it's in the sorcery thing, but if I remember correctly, it is 2 for a level 1, 3 for a level 2, 5 for a level 3, 7 for 4, and no, that's too high. It's in the sorcerer's thing though.
Sorry, that's what I was making sure because I was looking at it. So let me just do it really quick.
Actually, it might go 2, 3, 4, 5 is what.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, that's what it is.
There's no 4. So
So
first level is 2, second is 3, third is 5, fourth is 6, fifth is 7.
okay, I'm gonna fucking clap my hands together basically, and quickly use a bonus action to get back a 4th level. And because fuck it, why not? Confusion
Confusion?
with the wisdom. Or the intelligence, I don't know.
21.
Oh, dear God.
Dude, the rolls are really in my favor today. That all?
Yeah.
Alright. He will dodge.
Wine is deafen. Come on.
15.
You fucking need it.
Yes!
Do you dodge?
Dodge.
Wine is deafen.
This man really wants to... Dirty 20.
You know, the definition of insanity is trying the same thing even though the
Okay.
outcome is...
Dodge.
Just trying to teach him a fucking lesson with magic. I can't even do it.
You're trying to teach him how to avoid magic while he's avoiding your magic.
Okay. Bonus action. Gonna break down a level 3 to my sorcery points. How many points do I get back? Let's be lucky.
I think it's 5.
Get 5 points back for that?
Or is it just the spell slot number for breaking
Sorry,
down?
repeat that?
For
So
breaking
I'm
down
breaking down the
points.
spell.
For breaking
breaking
down
down the
spells,
spell.
it's the same exact thing as what you do to convert them to spells. It's the
Okay,
same
so it's
exact
still
thing.
5
Yes.
for a 3.
Okay. Because almost all my 3rd levels are attack. Okay. I'm gonna cast, because it's a bonus action. I don't have any more of those. I'm gonna pick up my weapon, and I'm gonna try to disarm you.
Alright.
I can't do anything else this round.
Dirty 20.
Well, I rolled the slashing. Dirty 20.
I don't know who beats this tie.
I imagine.
I mean, I think it's... I would think it uses grappling rules, but who wins a grapple contest on a tie?
The defender, I believe,
Defender always wins. That's the way it always works, is defender always wins.
Okay, so
Exactly.
he manages to maintain his weapon in his hand.
It wobbles for a second, you nearly
Yeah.
knock it out of his hand. You would still know that.
However, Akio has his weapon now. I will make an attack. 18 to hit.
Hit.
11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Man, if you wanted him to attack, you should have made sure you were an armed opponent before that.
I'm gonna use my bonus action. I don't know which one is his lower stat. He's clearly beating out all of my wisdom saving throws, but he's also a fucking fighter, so I know you don't.
Yeah, he's
You
a
fighters get
fighter.
con?
He's a fighter,
Oh.
yeah.
No, he's not a
No,
fighter.
fighters don't get calm.
No, I don't even think he's even a fighter. I think I know what he is.
Strength and dexterity.
Okay, either way, putting it into a 2nd level, so that's 3 points. And I'm going to then cast Blindness Deafen.
16.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Okay, go.
that's a number right there. Alright, my opponent is armed, so I will now begin to make attacks every turn again. 21.
That hits.
8 piercing damage, as he's just still dancing in circles around you while... Never hitting you in the back, though.
Okay, gonna use more sorcery points to burn the rest of this. 3 into that.
This poor man.
Magical Blindness Deafen.
Oh my god. Dirty 20.
I'm gonna fucking kill this kid. I'm about to fireball him. I'm about to lose it.
You heard it here, folks. First, folks, he's gonna fireball the kid.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Natural 20.
Yeah, my king fireball out of range. Okay, go for it.
19 piercing damage.
Oh, you can see he's
Your
on his
turn.
last legs almost at this rate.
Oh my gosh.
This is See, I know I can't non-lethal a fucking...
No, you cannot.
This man's worried about nuking the kid.
Yeah, I am.
As long as you don't go overboard, you won't insta-kill him.
I have to call Jay in.
No, it feels like at this rate, I fucking miss everything I throw at you.
You haven't even tried to get through his AC yet. That's where Q was really struggling.
I'm just curious to see what Joey's gonna do next.
Cut my head off. Do it. Do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Behead me. Kill the child.
Stop trying to make me kill the child.
Glenn just wants his problems to disappear.
He's not 18 yet. You can do it.
He's 18 yet!
That's not the fucking point. Oh my god.
Go on, Bailey.
Okay, I still have this by technicality. I'm gonna cast fucking wait. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die. I could have been denying damage, but I'm so fucking stupid. Sorry, continue.
It's your turn.
Look at your head. Not
You
your
need to
head.
continue.
I know, I'm in like some sort of, okay, I'm gonna try to disarm you.
Alright. 16. You disarm him.
I won't lie, I haven't been here for half this fight, so I would maybe skip this real quick.
Your turn.
Alright, he
You are
will
not missed much besides
he
Akio
will
raging.
pick up his rapier and stab at you as he moves. 25 to hit.
The one fucking time I thought I could do something. And it fucked me over.
11 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Hey! Way to go, Alphonse!
Alphonse will
Rush to go get somebody who can
Yep.
heal him?
Real quick.
except he only knows
Did-
I was gonna
He's
say,
seen
Q is
Q heal.
probably right there in the hammock.
Yeah, if Q's there, he'd go to Q if he could see Q.
Really quick. Autumn just gave me ice cream, I think, to make myself feel better. If I honestly make me start eating my sorrows away at this rate.
Rolu is going to give Akio a medicine check to stabilize him first.
Well, while that happens, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Lady
20.
Lady Q, could you help him? Please. I wasn't expecting my attack to harm him that much, and I may not have held back. That was not a non-lethal strike. He
He's trying to teach you, so treat him like you would somebody on the battlefield. Before we heal him, tie him up.
Meanwhile, you see Rolu currently wrapping Akio in bandages. Mummy style. He does stabilize Akio with 20, though.
If he was an enemy, you would capture him, tie him up.
Huh.
Well, he was trying to teach you, now you get to teach him.
Can you just roll me a persuasion check?
Oh god.
I want to see if you can actually convince him to do this.
This would be hilarious. But persuasion is not her thing. Intimidation is.
I mean, you could intimidate him.
And you could try to
Turn
scare
very
him into
aggressive.
doing it too. It's just what you were saying right there wasn't really an intimidating.
Jay wants you to improve. If you can't embrace what is needed to be done, you're going to disappoint him.
Okay, now,
Ooh.
yep, definitely intimidation now.
Yeah.
Last thing this guy wants to do is disappoint Jay.
Normal, advantage, disadvantage?
I'd say advantage because you used Jay.
Yeah.
Yep. Of course. I wouldn't want to...
Don't do it now!
He's gonna rush over and tie him up. He'll have to get a rope first.
Oh, as soon as you agree to it, Q just holds out hers.
He will do it then?
I have a question. Could Rolu tie Akio from head to toe in bandages by the time this happens? So that Alphonse can just tie the rope at the ends where the bandages are and just seal Akio in the bandages.
How fast can a monk mummy wrap an unconscious body?
Well, Rolo can do it pretty fast with a 20 dex score.
Just roll a flat dex. Let's see.
Okay. Flat deck.
Just for the hilarity of it.
In. 14.
You're just about finished by the time Alphonse comes over, so Alphonse, it's up to you if you let Rolu finish. Granted, you see him doing medical, so...
He would not
he's
interrupt.
stabilizing.
He would not interrupt. Look, as far as Alphonse is concerned, all of these people are like the most intelligent people around. If Rolu's doing this, that means that has to be enough bandaging for all the wounds Akio suffered.
Rolu's lowest stat is not intelligence.
I'll tell you now, all the man had to do was make me make any kind of strength check.
That would be also his
My worst
to say
stat
big
is
race against
strength.
Rolu as well.
However, once Rolu is done, because Lady Q said so, he will tie Akio's legs and arms.
Who knew Jake could instill this much fear in someone?
Yeah, I know.
You know what? Let's see. Okay, he's tied up like a normal prisoner. I rolled to see if he would have done that or a hog tie.
Oh, not a hog tie.
As soon as you finish tying, Q will go ahead and
Just yell at him.
healing word.
I don't think Shadow's back yet, though. The best part is he actually has no clue what he's about to wake up to.
Nope.
Jay,
Yeah.
Alistair does begin to stir,
I'll be
and he
back in a moment.
smells the tater tots right next to him, and just starts vomiting again.
Not a big potato, guys.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He will clean it up, and instead of tater tots, throw strips of bacon at him the next time.
Oh, that's even worse. That's cruel.
You know what? Actually, instead, blackberries. There are
There you go,
blackberries.
something
Adam.
with less of a scent. However, once the whatever liquid left in his stomach is vomited up, he just looks like he feels like shit.
Well,
He hasn't
you
even
will-
seems to really acknowledge where he is yet either.
Jay will reach out a glass of water to him.
Oh, it's downed.
However, Jay will just wait until he's conscious and understands what's happening.
He eventually seems to leave that groggy state.
So how are you feeling?
I'm gonna need you to talk a little quieter, Jay.
I don't know if I have a different tone than this.
Is the room still spinning?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna just keep my eyes closed.
Do you know where you are at least?
Nope.
Do
Sorry.
you remember what happened?
Not really.
Do you want food?
Is that what that smell was?
You vomited at the smell of tater tots, so...
I didn't know tater tots could smell that bad.
How about some bread? Do you want to start at bread?
I think that's a good idea.
Jay will help him get ready, though.
You help him as best you can. He's still very much feeling the effects of making bad decisions.
So, now that that's over with, what do you want? Or what do you want to do?
If we're really gonna talk about that already, I think I need a few more minutes.
You want me to leave my room? I can't.
Is that where I am?
Yes. Because your room is currently being occupied by a 5-headed dragonborn, and I didn't want to get on her bad side.
Well, it's probably that you drug me here and versus me dragging myself to that.
Just get yourself ready. I think you are stable enough. Don't try and walk too far.
He's like barely opening his eyes trying to get ready. He kind of gets very sloppily half dressed.
Don't worry about the mess. I'll have Akio deal with it.
What mess?
Exactly. Alright.
Again, he's like barely opening his eyes.
Do you want me to help you somewhere, or do you just want to keep sleeping?
I should. And he kind of just grabs his head as he's trying to think about what to do, but his head just is pounding.
No, please take your time. I want your thoughts to weigh on your head.
He kind of stumbles back and kind of unintentionally ends up sitting back down on the bed from just taking too many steps back.
I didn't quite catch that.
There we go. Ooh.
Have you ever drank to hit Jay?
Yeah, I drank to rock bottom quite a few times. I can't lie to you.
Finish this one yet? One.
However, every single time that I did, there was some kind of lesson I usually learned by the time that I was begging to stop feeling the way that I was to any god or my god that would listen. However, you know, if you can't think about those lessons, I'm here for you.
I know it's talking about some of this increase.
Just give me a few. I'll get ready.
Jay will leave though.
Where are you headed to when you leave?
Well,
Oh no.
when he leaves, is the crying in Yavel's room still, like, pretty...
Oh no, it's been a bit.
Okay, got it. So if there's nothing crazy, then he won't feel the need to help there, then he will go out to the main area and see what's happening.
Panic.
So what does he walk in on? What scene does he walk in on?
Is Joe...
I am back.
Okay. Proceed to tell the scene then.
So, you see Akio on the ground, wrapped in a ton of bandages, with his arms and legs bound together.
This is the exact scene that
He takes one step down the stairs and looks back towards the door. Sighs, walks down the stairs.
Akio's also waking up to that predicament.
Yep, because Q uses
this is what
word.
Jay sees.
As you hear Q heal Akio.
Just walk out, go over and see her, and not address the situation that he sees on the ground.
Is Q here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm sorry, Sir Akio. Lady Q said that Sir J would be disappointed if I didn't do this.
Hey, Jay!
Hey, what?
Akio, you're awake and you are bound. Both by bandages and by rope.
Why am I bound?
I'd want Jay to say so much as like after Alphonse says it's like, yep, she's right.
Lady Q said that Sir J would be disappointed if I didn't treat you like an enemy and tie you up.
Okay, well, do me a favor. Untie me.
Yes, sir, right away.
Oh, make him answer one question first. You need to get used to interrogation.
He's now looking back between the two of them, unsure who to listen to.
He sighs, humor her.
Yes,
no,
sir.
Jay, am I wrong?
So, usually in sparring, we don't tie people up, because going into it, there's still a sense of honor.
I'm so sorry, Sir J.
No, it's fine. You were informed of something by one of your superiors, so you acted on it, and I can't fault you for that. However, in the future, unless that's part of the training, try to refrain from doing that. It's not your fault, though.
Yes, sir. He is looking downward as he
Oh yeah,
acknowledges everything you're saying, by the way.
he does seem a little downtrodden.
Alphonse.
However, the fact that you beat him, I don't even want to address right now.
You also notice Alphonse is completely unscathed. The most you see is a little bit of dirt on his weapon.
Okay, Alphonse, I just want to take the moment to say you definitely need to be respected more around here, and I think this is a sign of that. Huh. Good job. Good job.
There's a little bit of a sparkle in his eye. Thank you, Sir Jay. He then looks over to Akio, still confused at how to handle the situation.
He looks annoyed right now.
Nobody can see Akio's face.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You're
you are mummy wrapped with bandages.
Why? Also, I didn't even consider this until now. Why is he wrapped in bandages like a mummy?
Sarulu did that.
Rolu was trying to help Akio. It worked.
It's one way to two bandages.
He rolled a 20 on medicine, so he must have started at the right spot.
I'm pretty sure
he's
Roland's
wrapped
done
in
this
bandages,
before,
so
too.
all of
I'm pretty
all of
sure
it-
he
done this
has.
before, specifically to Akio, yes.
Oh, this is the second time
Can
Akio's
I at
been
least
mummified.
talk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
it's-
yeah. You're gagged.
Untie me.
Q,
I will
Q cannot
answer
help
the
it.
fucking question once I get untied.
Q cannot help it. What's the magic word?
Now I'm not gonna fireball someone when I get up.
Oh, then leave him tied up.
Oh, you want me to fireball somebody when I get up?
Well, you
Well, see,
can't fireball
you can't
anyone
fire
because
somebody until
fireball
you
needs
get up.
sight. Currently, your eyes are covered.
I said when I get up.
I'm
I'm not saying right now.
Oh God, I can't help it.
Just
Q is going to whistle for Well Tuglet and tell point at Akio and tell Well Tuglet to sit.
Something heavy sits on your lap, Akio.
I am deeply annoyed right now.
Alphonse takes a step back with his hands up, like, unsure what to do right now, because now he can't untie him.
Yeah, Rolu walks up and pats your tablet. And he sits down on Akio as well.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Q now has a way to control Rolo.
To be fair, controlling Rolu is not that hard. You offer him a steak, you'll get him to do anything.
This is true.
A dragon is just like the step above steak. You want to convince him to go against something he was paid a steak to do? Offer him to ride the dragon.
Am I able to?
Except for a dragon steak. Don't
I'm
make it
mummified,
that.
right? My claws can still be protruding, and I can start cutting at something, correct?
Yeah.
Or my hands bound.
Well,
Your hands are bound.
and your ankles
And your legs are bound.
Bound by what?
Rope.
Metal?
Rope.
Rope? I think I can start cutting it, right? Or no?
It depends how Glen Prison
Yeah.
tied you. It's not like a hog tie.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll to see how well I tied him?
Survival. Ugh.
Is it a survival or is it...
Yep. Not tying
Yeah.
is survival. I just looked it up.
19.
Yeah, very good. Shit.
Seeing as my +0 in wisdom...
How were you rolling higher? What?
I'm proficient in wisdom saves.
God damn it.
Womp womp.
You guys already know his weakness. He is
Yeah.
weak
All
as
you need
fuck.
to do is just use your strength to get up and away.
I swear. Can one of you untie me and get the dragon off of me?
Should we, Jay?
Q will whistle for Well-Tuglet to leave.
I'm still trying to process
Thank
the
you.
situation right now, but yeah, someone get him out of there.
Okay. And Rolu start untying him.
Rolo should just grab one end and pull and
Oh, that's
the top.
exactly what he is doing.
He just gotta get the rope off first.
No, he's doing it by the rope. Yeah, no, he gets the rope off and then he takes the bandages and with one big yank, just unfurls him.
Poor Akio.
There you go, Akio.
Once. The message is only to one person, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Once the world stops spinning.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, once the world stops spinning, I'm going to look at Jay. I'm going to point.
And then you have to say it out loud.
What? Yep. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
No. The wording of Whisper states that the only person who
It's not
hears
Whisper.
It's
Sorry, the
message.
wording of message states that the only person who hears the message is the recipient. That includes people around the person speaking the message.
Okay.
They do.
They still know you're casting a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Mm-mm.
But I thought that speaking the message was also the verbal component of the spell.
No.
Yeah, because isn't it? That's what I thought as well.
Because it would defeat the entire purpose of the spell if they could hear exactly what you're messaging.
You know what? He's like,
I think you do say it, but because of the magic, it gets projected as to the one recipient. However, you are still mouthing the message.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think you can read lips here.
No, none of them can.
Yeah.
But either way, it's
Alphonse
fine.
can't.
Anyway. So he's gonna look down at you, and he's gonna say, "What's your question?"
What's Alphonse's question?
Yep.
Oh, he pointed at Alphonse? I thought he pointed at Jay.
No. He pointed at you.
What would Alphonse ask Akio?
Yeah. Of all
I mean,
people.
Q just said a question.
Could be anything.
You know what? I know exactly what it is.
Where's Stream?
Pardon my ignorance, Akio. But why did you do nothing for most of our bout? That's his response. That's his question.
He looks at you, and he just smiles a little bit. I was doing something. I was trying to cast magic on you, so to see how you would react when a effect was put on you, but none of them went through. When I couldn't cast magic, I tried to disarm you. I was trying to teach you a certain... I was seeing how you would react to certain actions, and I was knocked out for it. So you did pass.
I'm sorry that I could not see your lesson, sir.
I'm sorry I did not convey it good enough.
Well,
It's why he was
No.
dodging so much, because you were obviously doing something, but you weren't doing anything that affected him, so he didn't know what the goal was.
Alphonse, you did good. Just, I guess I had some sort of my magic just wasn't that potent today, I'm assuming.
Q
Of
will
course,
pipe
sir.
up. Q will pipe up. It's the same effect he had on me. It's that you just don't really want to hit him.
Wait, you both aren't trying to hit him when you're fighting him?
Oh no, it's just, subconsciously you just don't want to hit him, and it comes through in fighting. I want to hit him when fighting, not now. But it's like he's an ally. It just plays in the back of your head.
Like I'm getting burned, I don't understand it.
No. Man, you didn't even hit my temp hit points?
You know you had 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Well, Agio, I guess, did you both learn something from this?
Yes, sir.
That I need to... Yes, I did learn something.
Well, what'd you learn?
I got called out. Learned that I can't rely on my magic all the time.
And what'd you learn, Alphonse?
What would he say for this?
Learned that Aki's a pussy.
I learned that Sir Akio values his magic over his blade. His Akio's sword is still in the dirt.
Well, it's right to learn about your opponent. I'm more asking, what did you learn about your own fighting as well?
Ah.
While he's talking, Akio's gonna pick up his blade. Then clean it off and sheath it.
I mean, he just moved in circles the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
What would he have learned from this? If he had been hit by even one spell, it would have been different.
So, I believe from what you said before, you were mistaken on Akio's combat style, right? In that he was trying to use spells on you.
Yes, correct.
Well, there is a battle taking place on the grounds. There is also one taking place in mines and in the magic and the astral presence in the world. Gotta remember that too. So, I guess that's what you learned.
Yes, I'll try to be more aware of magic going forward.
Well, you both learned something from it, so I think it's successful.
He will once again bow to Akio.
Akio will bow back. How many hit points did I get back?
You got 4. Your sides probably hurt because, like I said, all his thrusts were either at your sides or your chest. He never once struck while he was behind you.
Yeah.
You always saw the attack, you just couldn't react to it, apparently. If you'll pardon me, I'm going to go clean my blade. And he will step away to go maintain his weapon. That got knocked in the dirt a couple times.
Well, Jay will walk over to Akio, though. So, how do you feel?
I'm glad that at least somebody learned something today. It would not be lying, or be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit disappointed in myself.
I mean, you taught him, and he learned something from it and got stronger from it. But I guess you also did, but I've already said that. I guess, yeah, I don't know really what to say.
Neither do I. I haven't talked to Susie yet, by the way.
You want healing? Also, you haven't done that entire thing we talked about at the beginning of the day.
Talking to Susie?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't here when I went looking. She went to the Dragon Kingdom, so I decided to train Alphonse. Because there's no way I'm finding her there.
Okay.
Believe me, I planned on talking to her, then going to train. As for healing, no. I feel like I have to sit with these wounds for now.
Well, that was a good fight.
I wish I was there to see it.
The kid kept shrugging off all my magic.
I didn't have like a backup plan if he did.
No, like I said, I relied on my magic too much. That's why I learned not to rely on it.
Right, sorry, I apologize. Well, I guess get some rest and heal up.
Akio just, when he walks away, you can tell he is defeated. Like, not physically, but also emotionally.
It's fine. If you used damage spells, you would have killed him.
However, he's gonna go lie in a tent now.
The triage area.
Doing on the tent he was in last night.
You just see Alphonse by the fire polishing his sword.
Jay's gonna at least say hi to Melinda and check in on her, but he's gonna go look for Susie to try and get jobs. At least try and find a trail for her in the Gold Kingdom.
I mean, the upside is the portal leads to your mother's house, so...
Yes. But he does want to check in on her since he was busy with Alistair this morning and last night. But I don't even know if Tiff's here.
No, I'm here. I
Okay.
was listening. Melinda and you have a pleasant conversation, but she can tell your mind is elsewhere, so she doesn't really draw anything out of the conversation. Your mother is not there by the time you get through, as it is still the morning, so she is, it's after breakfast period, so you know she's working,
Maybe
which means
Stream's
she's
mom
not
is
home.
there. No.
You do not see Susie there. The hand is cleaning, and that's the only person you see there. It's just your mother's hand.
Jay will approach her though. Have you seen Susie run through? Have you met Susie yet? I assume you have.
I'm assuming that's the kobold.
Yeah, Red Kobold about yay, that doesn't really... Never mind.
About
He went with the blue one.
Like, Blue Dragonborn?
I believe the name was River.
Sorry, can you repeat that name one more time?
Touched him, Ryan, so hard.
I know, that's why I can't understand it.
The name was River.
River.
Oh!
Oh, Stream's mom!
Okay. Interest. Okay, thank you, I
Wait.
appreciate that.
Wait, why didn't she
How have
come
you-
back?
How have you been, by the way?
You must takes good care of me.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm gonna go look for them now, unless you need anything.
She just nods. She goes back to cleaning.
Okay. Did anyone follow Jay?
Probably would have.
If it was after the conversation, Alphonse would have seen if he could tag along.
Okay.
He would have
Yeah.
he would have had his blade polished once you were done talking to Melinda, I feel.
Technically asked, but you know.
He would ask if it was any trouble if he could
Oh
accompany
no,
you.
anyone can go with Jay.
Except Q.
Yeah. Q
Why
could
not?
if she wanted to,
Well,
but
yeah,
the
yeah, I
portal.
guess portals. Yeah, portals. I was about to say, why wouldn't? Oh.
It took me a second for some like, yeah, wait, portal.
I mean, we're trying to go through the portal, she might.
Figure out a way to get around that. I need to think of a D&D way to get around that.
Just have Akio blindfold her every time we're about to use the portal staff before we mention it.
It's definitely like a D&D gimmick we can get around, but...
Just cast
I have a
teleport.
surprise for you.
Then you don't need a portal.
Is that a locket in your pocket?
Anyways, Jay will try and find Susie.
Alphonse will aid him. Even though Alphonse does not know the city at all.
You can attempt to help him keep an eye out. But Jay has to do the roll.
Investigation.
Correct.
Alright, you have advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
She knows this.
What was the roll?
17.
17.
It's not hard to figure out where a sea elf goes in a mainly dragon-dominant country. And you find out that they're at a tavern.
The familiar tavern?
Specifically at the Surf and Turf Tavern.
Oh wow. Okay.
She just went to get some fish.
Yay!
Place you wouldn't catch stream dead at.
Wait.
They're having like a lunch. Jade doesn't want to interrupt their lunch by just walking in. Okay, we'll go there though.
Jay goes.
Alphonse will follow.
So, Alphonse, have you ever been to the Dragon Kingdom before? Or space?
Nope.
No. I was about to say, DM, have I ever been?
Nope.
I don't know where my father's business has taken me, so...
Well, and dragons don't let people in the Dragon Kingdom, typically.
Yeah.
But dragons will visit other people on their terrains.
No, sir, I've never been.
Oh, it's good.
Pretty
It's so good. Rolu loves it.
There are things here that you've probably never seen before. However, I could guess I'd probably say about that with your homeland too. Probably some things I missed there.
I don't remember where his homeland is.
You were never told.
Oh, I wasn't told.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's just guessing that he's been there because he's been to most places. But he could be wrong.
Where am I from?
His family. One sec, I'm feeding the hamster.
Am I from Salmon?
Oh,
Salmon's pretty tasty, especially in sushi.
Oh yeah.
excuse me, Pops. Let's see here.
She has to remember now. I have no clue where this kid could be if he's not from Tutman or Talmidden.
He's not.
I guess maybe
He's from
Ludmadon?
Oasis.
Oh,
He's
fuck!
from Oasis.
Yeah, just been there, right?
Jay's been to every country,
Yeah,
basically.
so
Except for
there
she.
you go. So it made some sense what he said.
Yes, so the country of Oasis has its own unique creatures and things. Now at least someone knows where he's from. Oasis is the place we're not allowed to go.
Place Stream didn't want people to go.
Technically, Stream is the one that's not allowed to go there.
Yeah.
Rest of the party can go. So we're interrupting their dinner date? Right?
Well, when you guys
If we
walk
just peek
in,
our head in, does it look like they're doing something important?
you see Susie, but you don't see Stream's mom.
Oh, okay, that's fine though.
No dinner date.
That or she finished up her own business.
Susie gave up on stream and decided to go for the older lady.
Oh my god. How many times do I have to say your mom is not a home wrecker?
Well, it's not like her mom did. Chose for it.
Clearly.
Okay, but unfortunately, we know how hopeless the situation is between Scream and Susie. Oh, poor
And it
Susie.
just got more hopeless.
Yeah.
Running away will do that to a relationship.
However, Susie seems to be quietly just finishing up a little bit of food, eating pretty slowly.
She probably ran all the way here to avoid this group.
Are we interrupting an important date?
Hi, Susie.
She finishes chewing what's in her mouth. Hi, Jay. Hi, Rolu.
Hello, Lady Susie.
He's death glared.
Well,
He'll just look at the ground.
we were wondering if we could pay for your dinner, and also if there's any missions or jobs that we could do.
Or anything in general need to help out around the keep.
It's already paid for.
Fair enough.
Well, you could go help my brother down in Brudon with that T-Rex that he's tracking. You could go find the missing tiefling. I don't really know what you're trying to look for.
Well, we need money right now, I think, right? At least that's what people keep telling me, and I usually listen to. Anyways, yeah. The T-Rex sounds like a good idea, also potentially finding a tiefling, but the T-Rex sounds like... I feel like Q is gonna be very into that.
Well, who's never seen a T-Rex before?
Can you repeat that, Cam?
Rolu's never seen a T-Rex before.
Usually you don't want to.
They're assholes.
Why's that?
Well, they're just big and angry and try and eat mostly everything or kill it to protect its territory. Something like that. I don't
your time
actually
down
think
there,
I've
Jay?
seen one.
You have, because you did spend some time in a village with another drag. Well, phrase
Okay.
you could argue. You did spend time with a tribe, and they had tamed dinosaurs that worked with them, and it was more of a, you know, the trikes would lug things. Pretty much a simple symbiotic relationship between the dinosaurs and those people.
They eventually
However-
learned that they could get food and be
Yeah.
pets. Okay.
I just realized.
However, there was a distinct territorial. You knew if you went into this area, you were asking to be hunted by more of the carnivorous dinosaurs. And there seemed to be a well balance and respect of the circle of life with each other, and it just had a nice balanced environment. Based on the bounty, there's something upsetting that.
Okay, yeah. There's something
Something
much
hunting
larger than
more
the
for-
normal T-Rex that's eating things around the area that's
Mhm.
upsetting the... Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's hunting more for sport than for actual sustenance.
See, that seems very simple. As I don't want to say it's simple hunting a T-Rex, because it's definitely very dangerous and can kill you at any moment, but it sounds simple enough to be a good starter for some people.
Alphonse, what did you do on your first adventure? I hunted a T-Rex!
What did you do at school today, Alphonse? I hunted a T-Rex.
I beat up my teacher. Then my other teacher said we're going to hunt T-Rexes.
To be
Then
fair,
we went on the
again,
hunt
if
for a
Akio broke
T-Rex.
out any damaging spell, he would have won that fight. It's solely because Akio was trying to teach Alphonse a lesson, but couldn't get me to fail a save. I'm sorry, Shadow.
And that's the story of how I ended up in a T-Rex's stomach.
And that's why I'm here with you now. How long you been here?
I'm talking to the dead skeleton.
Don't worry. I'm just hoping that I roll like a natural 20 on my next encounter with like a fireball or something, so I can actually do good or some
A
shit.
nat 20 on a fireball?
And
Not
that's
fireball, fire. Something damaging, goddammit!
We're hunting a T-Rex.
No, if we meet a T-Rex, that means that Q would be familiar enough with a T-Rex to wild shape into one eventually.
Yeah.
That's
It's
scary.
dinosaur
Can-
Take a
country.
lot of levels.
Can we note that Brudan is basically just an ARC server?
Yeah.
Verdon's an ARC server.
To be fair,
So do they,
if you're
oh, do
gonna
they
make a
change-
country with dinosaurs, you better as hell have a couple tribes that control the dinosaurs, because that's dope as
Yeah.
fuck.
Okay, but here's the question: are we gonna see someone flying on top of a Quetz with a giant wood platform with a not T-Rex, with a Triceratops on it?
I hope not.
Are they gonna do the ARC equivalent of basically mass transporting dinos to harvest materials from the volcano?
The volcano. They're going to Sokos?
All I'm telling you is the Quetz could definitely use Stegos and Trikes as bombs.
Mm-hmm. One of the highlights
Your
of our
village get wiped out. Oh, we pissed off the village that has a trained Quetz.
Okay, who is the lieutenant of Brudan?
They dropped the tri-bombs.
Dulala?
They dropped the
Is
tripod.
that, is that a U? It's got a tail. Is it an A? Is it is it Dalala?
la la la.
Shangri-La?
I honestly can't tell for this one.
Are we looking for the city of Shangri-La?
Could be.
I'm just trying to figure out what lieutenant we might have problems with if we go to that country.
It should be DULL.
Okay, so it is a U. It's just the U has a tail like the A's, but that could also just because it was written in Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, you wrote it with a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to know who was what.
Alright. I apologize, but I have work tomorrow instead of having the day off like I was supposed to.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna hop off of here.
Understandable.
Yeah.
That,
I'll just wait for the recap next time.
thank you for attending.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll just I feel hyped. I can beat Rolu now. Oh wait, Rolu beat Akio too. Sorry, no,
Yeah.
one-on-one, a monk is actually brutal. Monks fall off once you get into battles with multiple enemies. And even then, depending on who's playing the monk, they could do a lot. Like, I'll be honest, I still don't wholly believe people when they say monk's the weakest class. Like, I get why
Neither
fighter
do
is the... I get why fighter and barbarian are, like, the pinnacle of martial.
Mm-hmm.
But, to me, the gap between, like... Monk isn't, like, super weak.
Tanky or... Yeah. Because people's like, it's not super tanky or anything like that. You get a monk that has 20 dex or wisdom, that's 20 AC right there. Get a bracer as a defense, that's 22. They can be tanky. And of course, they have the attacks for days.
Ranger used to be considered until Tasha's. A lot of the Tasha stuff.
Busted, but it's subclass specific to make it really good to me.
I will say Drake Warden is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
I could see where I could see where that's subclass dependent. And I feel like it might be the same with Monk too. Like a Mercy Monk is gonna be brutal. Literally, you punch your allies to heal them, man.
Like fisting my allies.
However, I guess we should,
Oh, sorry.
Susie, is there anything else that you need me to do before we go away to a weird place, like, for the keep or something?
I mean, define.
So I remember you were trying to convince Stream to sign, like, papers and stuff and do other things for the keep, and she just always put it off. Is there stuff that I need to do for that?
Is Jay gonna be forced to issue the contracts?
Do you really want to do that paperwork?
Do I need to?
None of the current paperwork is so pressing we have to have it done immediately.
Do you want me to?
I don't care, Jay.
Susie, that's not what I asked.
That's the answer I get.
You know, that doesn't really help, but...
You're
Fair
welcome to give an insight.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's not supposed to be damage, but... The 23.
She's very clearly just upset right now. And just doesn't necessarily out there have anything she really wants to talk about and or thinks is necessary right now.
Susie is emotionally broken? What happened?
You know, there's a lot of pieces that Jay can put together right now from that statement. Jay's gonna just say breakfast, goddamn, I can't use that.
She doesn't know that.
Have you been paying attention to Rolu?
Does know that.
Jay didn't eat at the table.
Fair point.
Has Rolu already ordered food?
Yep.
Well, looks like we gotta stay here now. You mind if we eat with you, Susie?
Fine.
Rolo's gonna
Oh,
come up.
what brought you to the Dragon Kingdom? Was it quests and stuff?
No.
Alphonse will sit over by Rolu to not interfere with Jay.
You want some?
Oh no, no, I can get my own, Sir Rolu.
Okay, here you go. And Rolo's gonna slide 2 gold to him.
I can. No, if he's offering to pay.
Yep, Rolo is paying for his meal.
It would be rude to decline.
I just got a message from River, and so I came here.
Oh, you saw River?
Yeah.
What were you meeting with River about?
Well, she was in charge of some stuff before here. Then we disappeared, so we had to talk about getting all of that stuff together. She was working on the batch of potions that makes blood hunters stronger. So she was updating me on that and some other things.
So, can you be honest with me, Susie?
When am I dishonest, Jay?
Fair. That was, oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep talking. Has Dream contacted you at all? Because I know you were really close to one another, and, I don't want to, ask, but I'm worried,
Dream has not contacted me.
Wow, that really surprises me, because I know you two were really close, and she trusted you a lot, and saw you as a really good friend.
She tried to fight her.
Yeah, like I can remember all the times that she always talked good about you and how you saved the keep and carried the place for her.
It's my job. She just keeps eating quietly.
Alphonse ordered whatever Rolu ordered, by the way.
Yep, and Rolo got a surf and turf.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Hodgepodge surf and turf. If anything, Rolo ordered more food than he did, so you just end up with a lot of food.
So, did your brother mention much about the T-Rex when he was going to hunt it?
I'm having trouble tracking it and keeping eyes on it.
Which brother was it again?
The Barbarian Glen.
The one with the metal arm?
Yep.
Okay.
So, it's bigger than most of the other T-Rexes, and eating them and is also
So,
really
Steve.
hard to find. That's not concerning in the slightest. No, if it was just really big and worrying to fight because it's so dangerous, that's one thing. But if it's difficult to find and it's massive, that's scary.
Yep. For the last update I got from him, he supposedly it has a pack with it.
So it has T-Rexes that it is the alpha of.
He didn't say what, he just said there's been multiple footmarks more than just T-Rexes whenever it's attacked.
So potentially some kind of raptors that have developed a dependency on it or symbiotic relationship.
Some form of one.
Well, that's worrying.
He won't get himself into trouble. If anything, I feel bad for the T-Rexes. This is the brother that specifically you guys have watched the two butt heads on who's stronger and who's better, and
It's also the one that beat the shit out of our warlock because he got cocky.
yep.
I remember that solely because I got to play the kobold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can't say I was biased about it.
No! It entirely just came down to skill. And the fact that a barbarian 1v1ing a warlock is not gonna end well for a warlock.
How like a sorcerer and a monk lord. There.
Jay doesn't have anything else though. Good to say to Suzu though. So I guess it's just people enjoying their meals and then us off to wherever. Probably back to the keep, I guess.
The issue with Susie, you know probably what's got her in the dumps, and there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, Jay can't do anything about it. Nothing he can say can cheer her up because she just wants Stream there.
To be fair, Stream did try to find her the night she left. She just couldn't.
There's also the difficulty of the situation of what else did Stream's mom tell her.
Yeah. What does Stream's mother know?
Probably more than we do.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. Stream didn't talk to her mom at all. She hasn't spoken to her since they argued.
I mean, Stream's mother can also talk to someone else.
Mothers always know. It's just how it works. It's their fucking superpower.
True. So we're going back to the keep.
Yeah.
I'll head back to keep Susie included.
We're back!
Is Akio awake?
He is resting. He is not asleep, though. He'd actually probably be sitting down at the table right now.
Hey, Akio!
Hello, hello.
We're back!
I can hear that.
Ooh, Akio! 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 Akio!
Is there a specific place Susie is going, by the way, Tiff? Tiff?
I'm thinking where she's
Okay.
heading to.
Because I do have control over tokens, so I've been trying to move it for you so that we know roughly where she's at.
Yes, sir, Lou.
Guess what we're gonna do?
He's like
Whatever.
taking his time to come in.
We're gonna hunt a T-Rex!
Okay.
Aren't you excited? It's gonna be fun!
I'll probably be more excited tomorrow.
Okay. Roll tomorrow. Akio, are you excited yet?
He would too.
Ask me again the next day. That was probably what he would say to you.
Roller would take that literally.
I know. And it would keep going until we kill them. Hopefully kill them.
Or him. Easy to go. How are you feeling?
Yes, Akia, how are you feeling?
Tallest floor. She's gonna talk with our nice dragon friend.
Dragon friend.
I'm fine.
Okay. I said I'm gonna spar
You're
with
asking Roller.
Of course.
She's gonna talk to which dragon friend?
The one who has Alistair's room.
Oh, she's going back to the top of the tower. Okay. Alphonse would be going over a list of things that would need to be packed for travel.
Alright.
Unless someone calls out to him, he's going to be going over that list and making sure he can get all his stuff together at least.
You do so.
I'll just put
You okay there, Jay?
Yeah, I was just trying to look for my mother on the other side of the portal, and I've been see her. Find her.
Where do you think she could have gone?
Sorry.
Oh,
to
it's
hear
probably
that.
at work. I was also looking for Narissa, but maybe it was she brought Narissa with her or something.
Oh.
Or maybe Narissa's with Akatosh?
You never know where the
Also,
child is now.
If it's not with your mom and it's not with Akatosh, then it's with Akatosh's girl. If it's not with Akatosh's girl, then it's with the hand. But you know it wasn't with the hand.
Honestly, the kid just has so many mothers and fathers now, it's just, you know.
She
It's
hey,
locked.
she went from living in her family's destroyed home alone to this.
Yeah.
Definitely better.
Yeah. That poor girl was...
Massive upgrade.
She had nothing, and now she's doted on by everyone.
It's like those stupid phone ads where it's like a level 1 boss.
Gosh.
Weirdly enough, though, it was Stream who actually got her to come with us. It's just Jay is a much better parental figure.
Uh-huh.
Stream's like a good friend. Or a sister.
Yep.
Akio's not good at anything.
Yeah.
However,
You're
to
good at
answer
killing
your
children.
question, though, Akio, did somebody say something about what we're doing? I'm guessing Roller ran through saying we're gonna go fight a T-Rex or something.
Rolu brought up a T-Rex, yes.
Pretty much exactly what happened.
Okay, that's what I thought. Good job, Roller. Thanks for filling him in.
You're welcome, Jake. Gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, however, the plan is to go to Brudon and fight a dinosaur, collect the bounty on it, and I guess use whatever pieces that we can on it to build something. Hopefully, that's my hope. Kinda hoping. Fingers crossed.
I imagine we could.
Alphonse is just packing a bag.
Alright.
I feel like Q will enjoy it though. Should be able to see T-Rexes and probably be more at home than she is here.
Not to sound like
You're gonna say
Buzzkill.
she's in the mountains, I understand. We're talking about the wilds.
To be fair,
no.
we
that's not
don't
what I
know
was
the
gonna say at all.
landscape of Brudon at all. I assume it's gonna be
What I was
more
going
like
to say is
mesas.
how we're gonna get her through a portal.
We can get her through portals. I'm not worried about that.
Also,
We just
where
have
are we?
to somehow get her in a good mood or trick her through the portal in some nice way that doesn't hurt her.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the last trick you did was very effective.
Yeah, but how many times will that trick happen?
As long as it's not the same person doing it, I think we're good.
Yeah, actually, we could probably do that one a decent amount.
Where is
Before she realizes it's not to trust any of us.
Or we could just carry her and just sleep in one of these times. If you ever can get enough trust and get her to be in a deep enough sleep.
Hey, Tiff.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
You're good. I was about to call it anyways.
Okie dokes. Later. Actually,
Later.
have fun.
I feel like my question is, where in Brudon would we end up, or are we gonna have to cross the border?
Yeah, can I actually ask, where has Jay been in Brudon?
Has he been to an actual town, or has he only been
I'm
in
pretty
the...
sure I've even given Jay an artwork for the friend that he has in there.
That may be the case. Go see Brudon.
There's a certain guy who's a very hardcore alcoholic.
Yeah, that guy looks cool. I want to go talk to him. Let's go to his house, actually. That's where we're going. That's where we're teleporting to, his house.
Jay should know one thing. That man drinks a lot of alcohol, and it's all hardcore alcohol.
Get crunk, get crunk.
The upside of Jay having the portal staff is we can, for the most part, get to any country at least one point.
Yeah.
Correct.
Holy shit, we actually decided what we're gonna do next.
Congratulations.
To be fair, I don't know where we'd look for the tiefling.
Yeah, I don't know where to start there.
I believe the thing is the missing tiefling. If it's the bounty on the missing tiefling, at least. She was the.
You guys know specifically she's hiding in the caves over there. Pretty sure that was specified for you.
From what we last knew, wasn't she guarding or traveling with the elf lady, who also has a poster?
There were 2 tieflings traveling together.
There were two tieflings. I thought we only had one tiefling.
You had the princess, and then the princess's bodyguard.
Oh, so that one's just a I think I remember you said that it is a tiefling, it's just the art didn't have horns.
Correct.
And then the bodyguard is the paladin-looking lady. Our last
Correct.
information on them was in the mountains south of Dova.
Yes.
That is about all we know.
Thank you for hosting session, Tiff.
And that
Not a
information's
problem.
like
Thanks
a year
for being
old.
patient with me.
Of course.
No, just thanks for hosting session.
We got progress.
Yeah.
I beat a sorcerer.
Alphonse is getting XP, kinda, right? Gotta be.
I did some decent damage against a barbarian bard druid. And I managed to knock out the sorcerer who was, albeit not trying to damage me. I honestly thought Akio would give in and actually hit him before he knocked him out.
Didn't want to hurt you.
You'd have to hit me first.
He wanted to at least teach you a lesson before downing you. He didn't teach you anything.
You taught him to be more aware of magic, because clearly he was not aware that you were even casting spells on him.
Yeah. Just know his fucking spells with their...
But no, he refused to attack you while you were unarmed until you tried to grab him. Hence why he just kept dodging and moving in a circle around you.
Mm-hmm. That fight should have ended so much quicker.
He would have kept attacking if you had your sword.
However, I will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
For more D&D.
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk. Oh
maybe,
yeah,
maybe we'll
doing the
finally
gig.
get to the thing.
There's no way we don't get to the game.
If you don't, I'm gonna be